Or you can finish now.
What?
Or you can finish it now.
Okay. So that sounds like the end of The Mist, where the dude shot his entire family, including his kids, and then he walked out into the mist thinking that he was going to die, but then the military showed up and saved him. So if he would have just waited a little bit, his whole family could have been fine.
There's a true story of a woman. I don't know how it happens. I don't know how snow is so bad you end up someplace where... She ended up on a different road. She didn't know where she was.
Oh, I get
Snow piling down around her. She was living off like bags of Skittles. She started eating her fingers or something. And if she would have just walked a half a mile, she would have been in a main road where traffic was.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. It all started with Sydney asking, who do you think's going to die first? And now we're here.
Yeah.
And she said,
real fun beginning of the show coming from Sydney. Really good mood coming out of you.
It's probably my mood. I'm in a mood.
Why?
I don't know.
It's Thursday.
I don't mind Thursdays. Sydney said, Danner said it would be him, and then Sydney said, I think it's going to be Jake because of you'll hit a deer, and then I said, or I jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
I said, whatever one comes first. And then I go, you guys think, I gave you many warning signs. And then it'll all click one day, and you'll be like, holy hell, there was a lot of red flags he was throwing up asking for help.
Yeah. Like when he actually was asking for help. We all thought it was a bit. Oh.
I'm too scared to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like heights.
And you're not a gun owner.
Well, I have one.
You do?
I do.
Oh, yeah, it's a shotty, isn't it?
What's a shoddy? Why are you giving guns nicknames? That's not right.
I put a bump stock on it.
Man, those are insane. I watched an actual guy demonstrate a bump stock, and I was like, how did anybody think this should be legal?
No, it's a, I don't know. It was my dad's. It's just like I have it, and I've had it forever.
Yeah.
You got a license?
To be honest, I don't even know if it works. Only one way to find out.
There's tons of ways. Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny.
No, I just need a break, man. I know people think that this whole job is a break, but it's not. Like I said, Sydney came in today, and I'm like, I want summer, and I want a Miller High Life, and I want a bonfire, and I want to think.
We can do that all right now.
Well, we can't. That's what I want. I think I'm just getting. I have been doing so well with not griping about winter.
Yeah, you got to space all that out. You got to space that. What you've been doing is you've been backpacking all of your
negative
seasonal depression.
Yeah.
And now it's overflowing. Your backpack is full. You're going to do it with me.
I'm getting scared too. Because everything in my life right now revolves around sickness. I mean, it's always in Angie's back of her head. It's always dealing with her mom or her dad. It's all sickness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hitting 40, and this week I'm not feeling good either. Like I got a cold. I got a lot going on here. I got a cold. My ears plugged. I got an inside gland plugged right now. So
I don't know what that means.
It's like right in my mouth. It's like the saliva gland.
Oh,
like another one of those.
That happens to you a lot. Why is your saliva so thick?
I don't know what I'm eating or what I'm
producing
drinking.
Honey in there.
And then I can't, if for some reason now, and it's I think because I'm getting ready to turn 40, I'm thinking a lot more about death, and I think it's because I'm surrounded, because my dad got 53.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about it a lot now. Mm-hmm. Like there'll be times I wake up and I'm like, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing that we're worried about or dealing with which I shouldn't be right now. I think at this age.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get what you're saying. Like,
I guess because I think I hear a lot from Angie, not the death part, but the sickness part.
Yeah,
it's always so in the back of my head. It's always it's constantly there.
And that wouldn't be fun because it's right there. It's in front of your face.
Right, and I know everybody that knows and definitely sick of hearing this, but it's just all around me all the time.
Yeah,
with family.
Yeah, you had last couple of years have been pretty good with it, but then this.
Yeah, somebody said, "Damn, What a dark start to the show.
Yeah, super dark start of the show, especially when I walk in here and Sydney says basically nothing and starts with who's dying first. My money's on Jake.
Well,
and then Jake comes in, and then Jake grabs the mouse and then says, well, I have been thinking about death lately. And I'm filled with warning signs.
No, I have too big of a pee to do any of that, I said.
That's what they all say.
I don't know, man. It just winter's it's got to stop.
I know.
I'm blaming this all on my seasonal depression.
I said you backpacked it for too long. You were talking all winter. You're like, I haven't complained. This is good. This is fine. New me, no complaining. And now it's bubbling over.
You know, I think about what you said a while ago when you go, I think the worst thing in the world for you to do is to see a therapist. And I'm curious on really, honest to God, how much stuff that I have thrown in that backpack.
Oh,
it's got to be a ton. Do you think you have a lot?
Oh, probably. I've probably got some
resolved things.
Yeah, some unresolved things that have caused some pretty massive issues in my life. But instead of dealing with it,
you do.
I put drugs on it instead.
Give me some of those.
No. They cost me $30 every 3 months.
That's not bad.
I know, but I like them.
Sydney, what's your worry?
Why don't you stay off my drugs? They're my drugs.
We're just gonna get this all out of the open. What makes you blue?
Right now?
Well, don't say the show. What's going on in your life? And no butt stuff.
I heard martinis are gonna be costing more.
Well, when I was cat sitting, one of the cats had diarrhea, and I had to clean up cat diarrhea, and that was fun.
Do you have a real worry, though, with your life?
It's okay if you don't. I think that's great. I mean, man, if I could go back to the days where I was just cleaning up cat diarrhea.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, yeah, I have. Recently. Ugh. God. That new cat that we got is the absolute worst, and if my kid didn't like it, it would be gone.
Kylan DeLay says he has Happy Pills. No, he says I need some Happy Pills now.
Dude, Happy Pills are awesome.
Well, sorry. You know what? This is what happens. Not every show is just going to be rainbows and kittens. And we'll get there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We could talk about Happy Pills.
I want some.
They're not bad. You can go to the doctor and say that you suffer from it, and they'll just give it to you. But if you do want to do brain spotting, I mean, that sounds scary.
There's stuff that I don't know. I mean, I shut some doors a long time ago. I don't even know what's behind them anymore. I threw a lot of junk back there. I don't know if I want those open and everything just come pouring out.
Oh, yeah, no.
Hell, I could do that. I'm not going to sit there and talk to... I went to a therapist. I really feel like they did nothing.
You went once, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to go more than once.
Wait, there's a meme that I got just sent. Oh, you sent it to me, I think. That said, therapist, $400 an hour or whatever. Or me just saying, sometime it be like that.
I saw that yesterday. Sometime it be like that. I don't know. Sometime it just be like that.
All right. Anyway, so I don't know. It's just stuff, things. It's life.
Yeah.
And I know everybody thinks, well, look at, man, if you're yelling because we're starting the show dark, tell me that you as a person, as a listener, if you have a happy, every single day of your life, you don't have things that you deal with.
Yeah. And the fact that we drive, that's why I said you can't. Did you drive with no music today or podcast?
No, I had music.
Okay.
I did some music. I did.
Was it sad music?
Oh, I can...
I don't know. But I don't think that was the cause of it.
Well, I know that if I drive with nothing,
I did do Eric Church.
If I drive with nothing, I am in my head too much. That's why I also sleep with something on. I don't like thoughts.
Is that really why you sleep with the TV? That's what I figured.
Yeah, I sleep with the TV on, so it distracts me enough until I fall asleep.
There was another meme that said, I'm not going to have any anxiety today or something, and then right underneath it, anxiety says, well, it's like you don't even care what happened to you in third grade. And I feel like that's what happens at night.
Yeah.
You just want to go to sleep, and then things pop up. You're like, wait, why am I thinking what happened 17 years ago?
Yeah, why am I doing that?
God, I'd love to be able to live life where that isn't a thing. I think numerous
Anxiety?
people do this, but I guarantee there are some people out there that just live day by day, and they don't. It's just what it was. That stuff happened in the past. I'm fine. I'm confident. I'm in control.
Yeah, it is a chemical imbalance. It is a mental thing. So there, like we've said before, there are people that live every day without having anxiety attacks, not overthinking things, and not thinking that suicide might be an option. Those are just people, and I don't understand how their life works.
How's that?
What do they do?
What a magical
Seems
thing.
made up.
It does.
It seems so made up. Somebody who is completely in tune with their emotions, somebody that completely understands everything that's happened to them, and they have no issues with it. That makes they don't have the insecurities. They're not overthinking things. That is insane to me. That unicorns and dragons are more likely in my brain than somebody who doesn't have anxiety and depression.
I feel like we all deal with it. Are we boring you, Sid?
I'm so tired.
No, here's the thing. You don't care what this is because I don't feel like you have any of these things. Do you?
I could see that.
I don't think you have a lot of worries. Not saying that. I just think that's your brain. I think that's your brain.
And it's nothing wrong with it.
No, it's an amazing thing.
It's actually better than what we deal with.
Teach us the magic trick.
Yeah.
I'm not a very blue person.
Even though don't let that. I mean,
don't let that peppy attitude, peppy
right.
voice
That's what I was going to say.
deter you.
I don't know. Like, I'm sad, but I'm not really sad. Just outward. I think I just say that I'm sad, and that makes me feel happy.
What?
You know what I mean?
That seems like a Gen Z thing.
No, it's like
It does.
it's like the
Doesn't
opposite of like putting something out there, like laws of attraction.
I like that.
Like
I like
once you
laws of
put something,
attraction.
or once you say that you're sick, once you verbalize that you're sick, you feel sick. No, it's once I verbalize that I'm sad, my insides make me feel like I should be happy. I don't know. It's weird.
Have you ever been depressed?
No.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of stuff. And please, I may be completely out of line here, but I don't think a lot of stuff has happened to you yet. Because I don't think I was extremely worried or depressed or inside my head or anxiety at 22 years old. Were you, Tanner?
Yeah.
Maybe I blocked a lot of things out.
Yeah,
but I was more living just for me at that time.
That's the thing, is that you had, like, I dealt with my whole depression and everything then too, except the difference was I had the freedom to do absolutely anything I wanted, so it was easier to not deal with depression at that moment. And there's nothing riding on it.
Right. Yeah. Sydney's not anxious, but probably has backpacked a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to talk about my feelings.
Let's open up that backpack.
Yeah, do it.
I'm so not good at that.
What's in there? Huh? I've been dealing with depression and anxiety since 11 years old. Do you think it all stems from, I mean, obviously probably DNA and all that, but I think your parents can mess you up so bad.
Of course they can.
Because
That's why you're supposed to seem happy when your kid poops.
My old man,
we couldn't even handle that right.
My old man and my mom were in their 30s as they were my age right now, raising me, and they're trying to figure themselves out. They don't know who they are. They probably still feel young, like kids. And
yeah, that's a really weird realization when you realize that your parents probably had worries and anxiety.
That's
and they
weird,
were
right?
Insecure, and they didn't like what they saw in the mirror, and they didn't like who they were, because you imagine that your parents just had it together when you were younger.
I remember waking up my mom crying to my dad because she hated her job so much. And then I went, that was when I was a kid, I went, oh, when you become an adult, you can work somewhere that you hate. That didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I always just thought, well, mom and dad do she's a waitress and he's a mechanic because that's what they want to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you're raised to believe, and when you're a kid in school, you can do whatever you want. And then hearing her cry and talking about how she hates her job, that blew my mind.
Yeah, because then you realize, like, oh, she had dreams.
Yeah.
She had dreams that she didn't get to because of you.
I'd probably. All right, we'll switch gears here. I feel better. It's almost therapeutic like. And we'll somebody. I heard somebody say somebody has a cane.
A walker.
You got a tattoo of this guy's name on you.
From Sydney?
Sydney does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's in a walker already.
He's in a walker.
You will laugh with us when you find out who it is. You want to talk about stress and depression? This guy probably has it.
Yeah, maybe just a hair.
I deal with a lot of it. More Jake and Tanner show next. Oh, man. All right. Let's get rocking. Shake this attitude off. I feel like I brought the mood down.
Well,
Right from the beginning. I don't think I was extremely splendid walking into this building today.
yeah, what?
I smiled at you.
Maybe that
Because,
started
like,
it.
This early, you didn't really have any interactions with anybody, did you?
Now,
So did you wake up this way?
yeah.
Ugh.
866-916-0959. Ewart Pest Control text line 71090. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show. And possibly going to go to Coosa. No, wait, let me rephrase this. I may go some event that plays music, and I'm trying to figure out a bunch of ways that I can sneak beer in. And I found one.
Oh, I got it.
There, you take a fake baby,
Okay.
and you put the baby in one of those carriages in front of you,
Yeah.
and you drill a hole in it. And you fill the fake baby with just Miller High Life with a little straw in its head, and it looks like you're kissing the baby, but you're just sucking Miller High Life. I thought that was outstanding.
You
That is a
can't drink
great
beer out of
idea.
a straw.
Well, I can do anything.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. What? Yeah. If he sets his mind to it. Are you
I
saying
guess.
that he's incapable of sucking straws?
I just think he wouldn't enjoy it as much.
I
Also,
bet you
I've
he
never
would-
seen Jake drink out of a straw literally ever in my life.
Why are we not talking about bringing a baby to a music event?
Oh.
Could you imagine if it's like 11 o'clock at night?
Jake.
You got a baby?
Jake, you haven't been there yet, have you?
Oh, wait, there are babies there?
Of course people bring babies there.
I didn't know
They're
that.
all fake, filled with alcohol.
Wait, other things. I found.
You have to buy that baby a wristband?
I don't know.
Yeah, see? Now you're just spending more.
What about
That baby's going to enjoy the concert.
what about I found online you can bring an umbrella. They got a fake umbrella, and you can just put a bunch of. See, but that's the thing, man. I don't want liquor.
That's
You know what
the
I mean?
thing, is
I
you
need
for what you're doing.
I mean,
you
she's
need
right
liquor.
about. I never really thought about the straw and the beer thing. That's gonna be gross.
It would suck.
and it's gonna. The baby's gonna warm up, and then
gonna
I'm
get
just
hot,
gonna,
yeah.
just have a warm Miller High Life baby.
Yeah, it already tastes like
gonna be-
pee.
it's gonna
Now
be
it's
like
going
one
to
of
be
those
98.6 degrees.
Weird red little you know those the water or the heat thing. You put the hot water in the
A water bottle? A warm water bottle?
no in the red little, and then
Yeah.
you lay
An
on
enema.
it. No, you guys know what I'm talking about. You fill this bag.
Yeah, it's just a heat pack.
Yeah, sure.
A warm pack.
That's what it's going to be
Hot
like, right on
water?
my stomach. Nobody's going to even want to be around me.
You should get a Camelback. Okay, listen here.
I like that. I want to get one for the bike.
But fill it with Miller High Life.
Okay, I'm
or
down.
just straight vodka.
We have the straw issue
Listening
again. But
to all this.
Yeah, but it's the straw. But then just pretend you're deformed and you have a hunchback.
Well, now I got to F and B.
have Angie walk in while you carry her on your back. That way she hides the Miller High Life. It might be a little squished and it might start to leak, but it'll be fine.
Now, here's the thing. I'm not finding a downside to you pretending to be deformed.
Well, I am a little
you get
like.
to park closer.
Okay.
Parking already sucks at Country USA.
Okay.
And you could sneak in Miller High Life. Find me a downside.
Somebody said if you camp there, you just go back to your campsite to get drunk and then come back. I want to walk around.
Yeah, you got to walk with beer.
Jay, get a wine bra. Ooh.
Yeah, those
Yeah, but-
exist. They hold like
yeah.
2 bottles of wine.
But you don't want to wear a bra. I guess Angie could wear it. But you don't want to drink wine at Country USA.
Yeah, you're right.
You only want to drink beer there.
Again,
Just treat it like Mexico. Spend money like it doesn't exist.
I'm just asking Joe for tickets because I know he's not going to give me a raise.
If he gets you a raise, it's going to be nothing.
I'm just going to say that.
Just give me Country USA tickets. You're going to be like, I can get you one.
It's just me going.
I can get you 3% of a ticket.
So I was talking to Darren. We got a little plan that we figured out, my buddy, and we got a plan figured out how we're going to do this. He even wants to bring bring a camper. And if we can't get a camper, he wants to bring his tent along with his poop tent.
He has a poop tent?
He's got a tent that's just like you sit right next to your
Oh,
tent.
yep. I've seen those.
I'm like, I ain't bringing that, man. I'd rather just do it like a cat and open and then bury it.
And bury it in the sand.
I don't want to go zip or open that door and then go in there.
Yeah.
That's
Hot
weird.
box in your turds.
Oh, yeah, let me ask you a question on this. You've never went. You've been.
I've been there.
Where is it? There's just a lot of porta potties all over the place?
I'm telling you, there will be a wall of porta potties. They're all dirty. Half of them are going to be occupied.
A lot of fornication happening in those?
They're either going to be occupied for explosive diarrhea. Some guy passed out sleeping.
In it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Or fornication. The only three
So
things
you
that
don't
might happen.
know what you're going to get. It's like a game show.
It is
You don't
a
know what you're
game.
going to do when you open the door.
Even the ones that say that they're open might have a drunk guy in them.
Darren's bringing a grill. Courtney's going to bring all of her, she's got tons of meat.
So are you guys staying a night there?
Don't know. May do 2 nights if Julius pulls through. I'm a lot of ifs right now, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, but he's not getting you camping tickets.
No, but the only way you can camp is if you get the 3-day pass.
Yes. So
But
how much is a campground without the pass?
I think it's $40.
$40.
That's it?
Yeah.
Without electricity, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody
I'll
said
rent you my camper.
Have your wife bring in an insulated drink purse.
Don't they check?
Yeah,
purses?
they check purses. Make sure you ain't bringing in stuff. What about the baby in the car seat?
Do you remember that one
fill the car
woman?
seat up with alcohol and put a blanket over the baby.
Do you remember that one woman we asked what food have you snuck into a theater, and she said she take a baby carrier, like a car seat, and then cover it, and then she brought in just Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket.
That sounds awesome.
What do we got here? Festival campsite. We don't need electric.
No,
109.
109 for a non-electric.
Well, Darren said if I get the tickets, he'll buy all that stuff.
Oh, well then scroll down.
Okay.
There you go. VIP wooded with electric.
People are invested in this now. They said, what happened to the tickets from Festival? That woman ghosted me real hard, real quick.
She did.
I think Tanner scared her away a little bit when she said, I got a friend, or he said, I got a friend.
Works at Festival.
And she said, you can't do that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be advertising
And
it.
we called out her manager's name and
everything.
Yeah,
that person stopped calling because they're fired.
Would you not like to be here? Like, this is not your thing, but if that was Rock USA, you'd be a lot better with it.
Man, I still don't know if I'd want to camp and do it.
Yeah.
It just seems like a lot.
It does.
Because I've done it. I've done it at up north. They have Porterfield, which is a much smaller.
Where is it? Local bands and stuff like that.
But like Little Big Town was there before they made it really big. Like that's it. The up and comers have gone through there that ended up being massive stars. But yeah, it's. I've done it where you stay at the campsite for a weekend.
Yeah.
And you just get drunk the entire weekend. It's fine.
Well, I mean, whether they're going to do it at Darren or my house or there.
Yeah.
That weekend, at least it'll be bands here. This is how much money Darren has, by the way. He wanted to get a band for his backyard for a 4th of July party. Like a band that's actually like not known. Not like big where they're selling out.
But like a local band that is good.
Like that's good. And he's like, I don't know, I'd pay a few $1,000s for, and I'm like, oh my Lord.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that kind of disposable income. But then again, he's made some good life choices, and I have not.
What did Sid say that he said that I thought was funny? He said, no. I don't. What do you say? I don't have a lot of money.
I'm just in a lot of debt.
He said, I just don't save well.
I just don't save anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I'm pumped about this. Well, my wife and I have always wanted to do this.
Rock USA looks like fun, but I'd never camp it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would drive because I've been to Camp Rock USA. But to me, the good bands don't start until like 3 or 4 anyway.
It was like 9 p.m. for us.
Yeah, see? So it's like, what are you doing all the way up? And like, you wake up at 6 in the morning.
You go to the outlet shops. I don't know.
I wouldn't camp. I'd just go get a hotel for the weekend.
But I probably stoke the fire, cook some food, and open a beer.
You guys all sleeping in one tent?
You know it. I don't know.
How many sleeping bags?
We got one big one. just a one. Just a one.
Just a one.
Yeah.
No sleeping bags, just one blanket. One.
Nah, I have to get a new tent.
Yeah.
Or he said he can bring his tent that has 3 different rooms in it.
Of course it is. His tent, I guarantee, is better than my camper.
But it has walls. It's not just like the fabric.
Like,
I don't know.
drywalls?
His tent is better than my camper.
I guarantee it is.
Well, no, then he was talking about maybe renting a camper. And then I was like, well, maybe that's the way to do
He
that.
seems like a guy who would have a camper. And I'm surprised that he doesn't.
Really? Yeah, right? I am too.
I think if you do it this year, if you rent a camper,
He'll buy one?
He'll buy one the next weekend.
Probably.
I can almost guarantee that. Because man, staying in a camper feels so awesome compared to staying in a tent.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, my camper it's like Exhibit showed up and he pimped my ride on my camper. It's got a TV.
Somebody is telling me Hodag or whatever is a way better.
Oh.
I mean, not somebody.
Oh,
a bunch of people are saying that.
It's trashy.
Somebody said it's way more fun than Country USA, plus less teeny boppers
I think it's
for the
just
mainstream.
there's less rules.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
There's
can probably
definitely
sneak in high life.
There's definitely more fornication at Hodag.
Where is Hodag at?
I think up by me.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah.
Like that far north?
Yeah.
Yeah, where rules stop, like right when you get...
Rules stop where cell service stops.
What is it? What is the difference?
think.
Like,
I'm
really, honest to God,
pretty sure
what
this
is
is
it?
up
What,
by me.
tell me
Yeah,
the difference
Rhinelander.
between Hodag and in Country USA. Just less rules?
Well, look at the website.
Okay, yeah.
And look it's a
Children's Day ticket.
I'm sorry. It's
That's
a
amazing.
9-day festival.
Can we see who's there really quick? Do they have any...
No, there is no...
this is it?
Wait. Camping general directions. Schedule and events.
Oh, they have events?
Well, yeah, it's 9 days.
Neil McCoy's there.
Look at this. Scroll up. 2013 entertainment lineup. There it is.
Hold on. That is not right. Right? Oh, yeah, the 2012 Clean Campsite winners.
Okay.
Boy, they need to update
Neil
this
McCoy
page.
says only 133 days until Hodag Country Festival 2020. Thanks, Neil McCoy. Thank you for giving me the same information as a calendar.
Wait. Is this for real?
Yeah, it's for real? What are
Look
you
at
talking
they have
about?
so many sponsors.
Yeah, look at their 2 look at their 2 radio station sponsors.
All right.
WHDG,
Oh,
which
God.
is that. And then I don't like that they keep saying Neil McCoy says.
Hey, listen, you're the big deal back in 1998 when this website was up.
Oh, look at that. There's the 2011 pavilion events to be announced. They haven't updated it in a minute.
Oh, God.
You might go to Hodag if any of the lineup would update.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Okay.
All
You got to
right.
go to Porterfield.
Yeah, somebody said you can bring your own drinks into that festival grounds.
Hodag? Hell yeah.
I got to go to where?
You got to go Porterfield.
What's Porterfield? What's
Porterfield's the one that I was talking
Okay.
about. The Porterfield Music Festival. It's dirty.
Somebody said...
Hey,
you don't-
Travis Tritt.
Oh,
2020.
What? Hold on. Travis Tritt.
That's
Northern Lights.
Thursday.
Okay, I don't like Thursday. Eli Young.
Darius Rucker.
Oh, look at Saturday. Darius Rucker there for you, buddy.
Trace Atkins?
Oh,
Darius Rucker?
Ryan Essen. Neil McCoy is there every year, man. That is their guy.
Lee Greenwood?
Do they have 2 men named Walker?
On the same day. Yep. You got Walker Hayes and Walker Country.
Ashley McBride's there, which she was big-time writer for Eric Church. She
I
has a
am
lot of good songs.
So on board with Hodag Festival.
They definitely have... Travis Tritt would be great, but he's Thursday. I don't...
Yeah, I ain't doing no Thursdays.
Can't do that.
Friday is Brett Eldridge. That's my guy.
Darius Rucker the next day, too,
I
for
know.
you. Man, this is your jam right here.
I'm going here where the fornicating is dirty and the music
dirtier.
Yeah, because listen, I said this before. Take Darren's GoPro.
Yeah.
Charge it up.
Got it.
Strap it to your chest.
Listening.
And then that's it. Turn it on. No sound.
Just a walking through
Just
it?
a walking through a day and a night at Country USA.
I'd love it if we could just Facebook Live the entire thing.
Oh, you ain't got that kind of data.
Also, do you really want people knowing what you're doing at Kusa?
What do you think he's going to do? He's not a deviant. Well, he's kind of a deviant. But
You guys are right.
Together.
I think she's right on that. She's right.
You keep it on during sex. Hey, Jake, you could have took it off. Look he took it off for a second to take his shirt off, and then he put it right back on. He wanted us to see this.
God. All right. That was fine. I got to work on getting tickets.
To
To Country USA. I'm just getting run around on everybody.
Nobody has them. You've got 5 people promising you tickets.
No.
Go to Hodag. 2 at least. You got Julius and Sydney Stirrups connection.
Yeah, he's out. He can't get me 4.
He can't get you 4?
Well, I originally only asked for 2 because that's all Jake told me. I didn't know he had to bring friends.
You know that Darren and Courtney are part of his family.
Get her. Yeah.
You know that. Why wouldn't you ask for 4?
Okay, hey, Stirrups, don't give me tickets, okay, thanks. Wow, why are we all
That's the
attacking me?
opposite of what we want.
It was the exact opposite.
You need 4.
Everybody is moody today.
Darren and Courtney are basically Jake and Angie. They are one and the same.
Except they've made better choices.
Why they all don't live in one big house, I'll never know. Have you guys thought about that?
No,
Collecting
they're just
all
too
of
many
your
kids.
incomes,
Too many
incomes
kids.
together. That's only 4 kids.
That's too many.
But 4
Two
adults.
too many. 3 too many.
Okay, so you've got all your incomes. You guys could buy a mansion.
I like where you're going on this, but they already have one, and they
but a
they
bigger
don't need,
one.
They don't need us.
You could build. Why don't you just build? You should ask if you can build a house on his land.
No, he just. I think he's purchasing more land right next to his, so people don't build on it.
Yeah, but that's people. It should be you.
That's right. All right.
And you should point all your windows at his house.
Don't have any around the house except just the front.
All at his house. I would love to live next to people that I know just so I could mess with them with stuff like that. Like put up fake cameras everywhere. And
All
some
right.
real cameras.
You gotta go.
Okay.
You got things to do.
Bye.
All right. Bye. So. Max Bigger just texted in or Facebooked us and said he usually buys just the camping pass because he never makes it into the festival.
Yeah, but-
Kusa, I believe. I think that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, it's Jake and Tanner Show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. You want to know something else that makes me mad? I didn't realize Billie Eilish was rich. Now her whole story of how she's got famous doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, I mean, her story was true, but now you have to remember, I think she's won a Grammy. Like, she's a millionaire now.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, but her parents, she grew up very rich.
Wait, she grew up rich?
Yeah, I didn't know this because people are freaking out about her brother because her brother was giving a motivational speech on how to, you work hard and you make it. And people are like, no, you were so privileged and how you made it. What did her parents do? Were they actors? Were they in the music business?
I'm currently
pretty sure they
looking
were
this up.
actors and musicians, but like not very good. Like they would just take like what they could.
Somebody came to them by accident. Somebody said, sure. Let me read what he wrote. He said, a piece of advice to young creatives. Shooting your shot is promoted widely, and I think, honestly, it's a little overrated. Work super hard alone or with your closest friends. Make crap so good it speaks for itself. Don't pester people to work with you. Let them come to you. And then just people are... That's her brother, Phineas. I think that's his name. Mm-hmm. Her, as in Billie Eilish's brother, because they work together, I do believe. Am I correct on that?
They write a lot of music together, and he will sing or background sing for her and produces.
Listen, I mean, I'm sure there's a little luck, and I'm sure there's hard work to it. But growing up rich... It's your story. Like I have right now. Let me go through these celebrities that grew up rich. Okay,
yeah, and see if we like any of them.
Yeah, and you're gonna like them. But I think the story, when you hear it, you go, "Oh, that's because okay." You got Adam Levine, Ariana Grande, which by the way, that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
correctly.
that's how she pronounces it, is Grandy.
Taylor Swift. Now,
Yeah,
I'll continue on these,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is you have to, if you're going to make it in the entertainment business, you either got to be dirt poor or you got to be filthy rich.
Yeah.
Because Taylor, this is what Taylor got to do. She got to only focus on music. I'm not saying that she didn't work hard and go to the festivals and all that.
And that she is really talented, but she had time and the freedom to explore her talent more than somebody who
has to go work two jobs.
Has to go work. It's like the difference between what's her name? Goop Girl.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow, who her parents were super rich, and they would fly her out to New York to do auditions, and they'd fly her to L.A. to do auditions, and they put her up in 5-star hotels so she could do auditions, so she could be her dream of an actress. Or Gerard Butler, who went to college, became a lawyer, then said, okay, now I have the money and the freedom to pursue acting. Then he got into acting. I don't know if Gerard Butler grew up famous or grew up with a lot of money.
I don't think so.
But I respect the way that he got into acting by saying, I need a career.
Right, to get into it.
Then I will do it, because I can't just fly myself out to New York and L.A. and put myself in a good hotel so I can prepare for my audition.
And what I mean by being dirt poor is you're used to living on the streets. You're used to just not eating for a few days.
Yeah.
So that's not. But if you grew up blue collared, that's a shock to your system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you're average or in that medium.
Or like what's her face? J.K. Rowling.
Right.
Wrote the Harry Potter book on napkins.
Right.
I mean, that's amazing to hear. Those are great stories, and those are stories that we all love hearing, but nobody wants to hear about the rich kid who succeeded.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they didn't work hard.
Or that they're not talented.
They're not talented. I'm just saying, now their story goes, yeah, but you were rich. And it's easy to say that.
Because it's not a story that you and I can relate to.
Right. Lady Gaga is another one. Apparently she grew up very wealthy.
Yeah. Like, we can't relate to Taylor Swift's family of they just had money, she was able to do things. Or Gwyneth Paltrow. We can relate more to, I don't know, dirt people.
Nick Kroll was another one that grew up extremely wealthy.
I could see that, but I love him.
I do
He's
too.
So talented. Like what? Once again, it's not like these people aren't talented.
Right. But yeah, their story
But it just
means
sucks to hear that good things happen to rich people.
Listen, Adam Levine, again, talented, but
Yeah.
I guarantee he had a hell of a lot of help from his parents and the money.
Yeah, to be touring around with Maroon 5.
A little jealousy here, too, probably, from my part.
Oh, God, yeah. What is more fun to hear? A rich person who succeeds or like Adrian Peterson, a man who's made over $100 million in the NFL and is now worth nothing because he spent all of it. That's also the difference between somebody who grew up dirt poor, Adrian Peterson, and then you give him a whole bunch of money.
And then they blow it.
That's what happens to the lottery people. The lottery people blow all their money because they don't know what to do.
Lindsay Lohan grew up wealthy.
It didn't work out. I like it. See? And that's a fun story now. I'm be like, good things don't always happen to you richies.
Rooney and Kate Mara. I don't know who that is. Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
No, that's right.
Paul Giamatti, who's an actor. Edward Norton grew up wealthy.
I could see that. He gives off Edward Norton does give off a rich vibe, doesn't he?
A little bit. Michelle Williams.
I don't know who that is.
Anderson Cooper. Yeah, his mom was loaded. Apparently, Psy with Gangnam Style. He grew up extremely wealthy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just got a couple more of these. Some Ed Sheeran. What?
Ed Sheeran grew up wealthy?
The singer-songwriter and hopeless romantic grew up in a family of very successful, inspiring artists.
Oh.
I thought he lived on the streets, man.
He looks like he lived on the street.
Sigourney Weaver, Chevy Chase. Now let me just go through a couple people that grew up dirt poor.
Yeah.
That made it. Jim Carrey. That story's more fun.
Yeah, it is more fun to know that he dropped out of middle school so he could provide because his dad left.
Let me ask you this.
So do you have
a little bit more respect? Doesn't it feel like it?
A little bit, and you kind of give him a pass for giving that one woman so many STDs that she offed herself. Like, she had a really bad childhood.
I forget about that story.
Yeah, never forget that happened.
Hi, who is this?
Good morning, my friends.
Do you agree with this, 3430?
I do, but I'd like to add Tanner Schramm to that list.
They grew up.
I didn't succeed. I don't know what you're saying.
I think you're quite a successful.
I live a lavish lifestyle.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't live Audi money.
Leonardo DiCaprio grew up dirt poor.
See, respect him.
Right. Tom Cruise grew up dirt poor. And these people have it. Dolly Parton.
See, now the Tom Cruise thing, I can kind of give him a pass on that Scientology thing because he had a rough childhood. He was poor.
Oprah.
I love the fact that Oprah was dirt poor and now like the richest woman in the world. That's amazing.
Even though Oprah, think about this, and let's say Oprah and Gwyneth Paltrow put in the same amount of work for their craft.
Yeah.
You don't care about Gwyneth because you say she had an easy life compared to Oprah.
Well, think about Donald Trump. Do you think it's amazing that he made it to what's a more amazing presidency earned? Donald Trump, who once said, I got a small loan from my dad of $1 million.
Right.
Which means that he thinks...
Well, his idea of rich is different than our idea.
Is a completely different... Or like Barack Obama, who didn't really he didn't grow up Donald Trump privilege. And this has nothing to do with their policies or anything like that. But seeing Donald Trump kind of succeed is just like, okay, rich boy got what he wanted.
The only thing that I really like about Donald Trump in the story is when he was on Oprah in the 80s or whatever and said, if I ran for president, I would become president.
Yeah.
And then, boom, he did it. That's unbelievable. Law of Attraction, which, by the way, I got a list of celebrities in a little bit talking about Law of Attraction, so it's really cool. J.K. Rowling, another one that grew up dirt poor. Mark Wahlberg grew up dirt poor.
Yeah, but he
Jewel.
killed a guy.
I like Jewel because she said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep my dirty, poor teeth. I'm not going to change that because I need to look in the mirror and know where I came from.
That's why she did it?
I don't know. I think Jewel is beautiful.
Because Freddie Mercury, he didn't change his... They kept asking him because he had that horrible overbite. And they asked him, they're like, why don't you get your teeth fixed? And he's like, I've got like a 9-octave range. I wouldn't
mess with it. Hey, somebody said Obama 100% grew up wealthy. Is that true?
I think he grew up wealthy, but not Donald Trump wealthy. That's what I was saying.
Did we forget about J-Lo? She's straight from the block. She says in one of her songs.
Was she, though?
I don't know. Stephen King grew up really poor. Shania Twain, she was just talking about this. I have audio of that. She was talking about how she grew up extremely poor and she was the smelly kid and the dirty kid in school. That's weird to think because she's so beautiful now.
Yeah.
Not saying she wasn't then, but
She was good.
she was dusty. She had like that, the Peanuts character that the dust just follows him. That was her. Wait a minute. That was me. Damn it.
Michael Vick was dirt poor.
I was that kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Vic, somebody said that, I heard. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, when I was reading this, and then I read the Billie Eilish thing, now her being so young, and not saying she's not talented, but I don't know.
Once again, it just feels like her parents, to a certain degree, it feels like her parents wanted her to be famous, so they did everything in their power, money-wise and connection-wise.
Yeah, you would too. If it's your kid, you would do that.
It's, once again, now she's on the same level as Willow Smith.
Right.
Willow Smith didn't work to get a song on the radio. She bought a song, she recorded it, and then her dad's connections and her last name got that thing radio plays.
Yeah, and
she's not
it's
touring around.
Isn't that a weird thing? Isn't that a weird thing how, not saying that we don't have a ton of money, but we don't have, this type of celebrity money, but we look at them differently, almost like a weird jealousy, like we're a little angry. And this is why people never want to, a lot of people don't want to talk about if they have a lot of money or they'll apologize for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not Darren.
No, not
I don't know.
I once saw Darren throw $1,000 at a person because they were in his way. He took it out of his wallet and he's like, "Get out of my way." He thought he was throwing 20s, but it was hundreds. And he's like, "I don't care." I've seen him do it.
Jewel, that's 100. Wow, that's a lot of. That's $1 million to $5 million estimated net worth.
That's her mom, but she works for Billie Eilish. Like her salary.
Previous year, 2018, she made somewhere between $100,000 and $1 million. Oh, good. Thanks for that awesome narrowing down.
The small percentage of the people that are making that's pretty small. There's a small percentage of that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think she gets paid by Billie Eilish to go on tour with her.
Yeah, but not before this.
Yeah. How much money did she have before?
I can't find it.
In 2014 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah! I don't know. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon of everybody just trashing her brother. Nobody likes him, and it's his name, Phineas. You got to change it.
Yeah, his name is Phineas O'Connell. Ugh.
Somebody said people have to apologize to people that have money because people like us complaining about them like they did something wrong. They didn't.
No, they did something awesome. But also some people didn't do anything awesome and they just got rich by either an inheritance or man, I wish somebody would give me money.
Just like you're sitting in your garage and somebody rolls up and it's like, hey, get some money.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for holding the door open for me. Here's a blank check. Now
we have a virus.
That's what I would love. I used to think about that as a kid all the time. That if I was nice to people, and this is why I'll never make it into heaven, is because I only did things nice for people
to get something.
Because I convinced myself at an early age if I held doors open and I said thank you and please, that one day an eccentric millionaire will be so appreciative and hand me money.
Is there such thing? I mean, are all good deeds selfish?
No, I don't think all good deeds are. I think some people are good just because...
You got to be a special person, right?
Yeah, there's a special kind of people that are like that.
It's like that, when you're watching TikTok and the guy's like, hey, how much for all of these Girl Scout cookies? Great. I'm going to give you $1,000 for all of them, and then I want you to go hand them out to random people. And then he looks at the camera. You know what I mean? That's selfish. Even though you're doing a good thing,
You did it for a different reason. There was one guy... that was like, I'm about to go give $1,000 to a homeless person, except I'm not going to film it because they're people, and I actually just want to help people instead of try to use their problems for my personal gain.
Right.
Then he shut the camera off, and I was like, oh, that's fun.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we got to talk Kelly Davies. She was just in here yesterday, and we had a lot of fun with her. She gave us a ton of beef jerky. Remember, Kelly Davies Homes, this is the place you need to, if you're thinking about selling a home, if you're thinking about buying a home, you need to contact Kelly Davies. So whether you're a first-time home buyer, I don't know. Maybe you want an investment property or your dream home. They take great care of you, walking all through the buyers throughout the entire home buying journey, which can be a little overwhelming. It can be a lot of papers to sign. They make it extremely simple. They're a huge advantage to working with Kelly Davies Homes team is that they're a group of highly trained and, more importantly, super fun agents because they're a team. They can get buyers in to see homes super quickly, which is critical in the highly competitive market.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I was buying a house, I looked on those big apps. I'd call my realtor and say, hey, there's a house. I would like to go look at it. And he called me back and said, oh, there's already an offer on that house.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's so sad when you kind of get excited about a house and then it disappears.
Yeah, that it's just gone.
Yeah,
now it's Kelly Davies.
Now, Kelly Davies with an S, Divies, Homes with an S. You can go find him on Facebook and go work with her. Great team, great people. Kelly Davies Homes. More Jake and Tanner show next. Yeah. Jake and Tanner show. Doing a little stretch in there. Tell me who's in a walker.
Harvey Weinstein.
Why is that dude in a walker all of a sudden? Did we just see a picture of him?
I think what happens is when you are convicted of things that are terrible,
Yeah?
you try to make yourself look feeble for the
Trying to get any kind of sympathy?
trying to get sympathy from anybody because he's fine. Just like the same thing that Bill Cosby did. He was fine. Like, he was walking around and then he starts getting
Well, that was his defense.
accused. And then his defense was, I'm blind.
I can't see my accuser.
can't-
That's all that dude had.
Yeah, because everybody was like, oh, he does this.
Look at that. One of the most powerful men in the industry at one point. Now he's on a walker
With tennis balls.
with tennis balls.
Isn't he using that backwards? No.
He's how is, by the way, I know nobody cares, but how is
he is
Cosby
milking this so much?
like going up the stairs?
God, I hope he falls down
I
those
thought
stairs.
he had to have surgery or something.
Well, probably. Let me see something here. Does anybody know
How Cosby's doing? I
Bill,
think he loves it.
hold on. Bill Cosby's Instagram post.
I'm sorry.
Supported message about Harvey. What? Let me read this. So Cosby, there's no way Cosby has a social media, right?
Man, I don't know anymore. I don't know how things work in prison.
Well, all right, hold on.
so
Says here's the
different from when
question
I-
that should haunt all Americans, especially wealthy and famous men. Where do we go in this country to find fairness in the judicial system? And where do we go to the country to find due process? Wait a minute. You are
don't-
telling me Cosby has an Instagram? There is no way.
Sydney, can we fact check this?
Oh, whoa. It was Bill Cosby's publicist.
That's not better!
Okay, but it's Bill Cosby's, basically, him and his publicist are supporting Harvey.
Well, I mean, it's not like people could hate Cosby more.
Let me see. Here's a. Okay. This is Bill Cosby. This is a former inmates with Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Let me hear some more of this. Okay. All right.
Do you leave if you were flipping through? Does anybody still play the Cosby Show?
But there's no way, right? There is no way. I bet you people are mad at that because that stopped those residuals coming in for those other actors.
Probably. I bet you Bill Cosby worked a deal where he was the only one getting residuals.
Probably. By the way, people are confused why YouTube has no audio.
We had to stop because we kept getting the videos taken down.
Yep.
So we have to. You don't get audio like in stuff. Otherwise, our videos get taken down.
Hey, you want to find out what happened yesterday with a take from Jake and Tanner? Did Tanner lose? How much are we going to play for 8-10? Well, let's revisit what happened. $80. Is it 80? I don't know. I wasn't listening. $80 up for grabs, I do believe, when we play at 8:10. Somebody said, I'm confused. Why can't I hear the replay from Take from Jake and Tanner? Do I explain it? Real quick. We can't play YouTube. We play YouTube off of one fader / pot, they're called. We can't do that on that fader or we get dinged by YouTube. That fader is the same fader that I play my replay from Take from Jake and Tanner, so that's why you can't hear any audio still.
Sorry.
Anyway, that's just for the YouTube people. I know if you're podcast, iTunes, or what else were we on?
The radio.
Radio Now, or what the hell is that called? That's
I meant the actual radio.
Or the actual radio. That thing, you can always hear audio. No, there's one, I think it's called Radio Online, or I don't know.
You can say, hey, Google, play the Jake and Tanner show.
Yeah, do that.
Or Alexa, even.
It's just YouTube. When we play it off of our computer, it's hard. All right, so more Jake and Tanner show. We do it next. 866-916-0959. I think we've only said hi to Ewart boys just a couple times. Ewart, and we're not going to do it now. Ewart Pest Control text line 71090. No, what's up, boys? Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show. And I went boot shopping yesterday.
Ooh, were you goofing?
I was a new boot goofing.
New boot goof?
And I went to that place in West Bend.
This is the one we went to?
Yeah, I just laugh because that is just not who you are as a person. And they really tried to make you.
They really
Wait,
wanted
dude, find
me.
out if we got that video on YouTube. We still might have that video. We'll play it right now.
Look it up.
You gotta let me tell you what the name of the place is.
KTI Country, Jake and Tanner.
Yeah, it's called South 40. South 40 Western Wear, but I'm sure South 40 would come up. Now, their idea was to get a producer that knows a lot about country. Now, not Sid, Britt really knew a lot about country.
That's the only reason she was hired.
Yeah, and I've been to that South 40 Western Wear. I've been there before. That's kind of more of my jam.
Well, yeah, those are your boots and your
my
flannels
outfits
and yeah.
buckles. Your thing, though, man, they tried to put you in that. And not only did it feel, I almost felt like a hashtag Me Too was happening, but there was no such thing at that time because they put you. They were trying to make, I think, Me Too, but definitely you, more country.
Yeah.
Start living the lifestyle and to wear the jeans and the boots, and you didn't look bad. It just looked not you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looked weird. And then I remember Britt, she came up to me and she was like, well, you could do this. You could wear these shoes, and this way you could look country without really feeling like it. And
I think I just found
Britt,
it.
I don't want to look country either. Like,
Here,
I'm fine. Oh, yeah, these are...
Yeah, I just found it right. Yay! Go. You got to type this in. Jake and Tanner, South 40 Western Wear. And it'll pull... Who are those guys?
Those are the people who are auditioning. Remember? We were saying upload a video?
Western. What were they auditioning for?
To be on the air.
I want to see this really quick. Hold on. We'll come back to that. You got to hit enter now. Oh, it's not YouTube. You got to go to Google. Why are you typing it into YouTube? We never do that. That's a you and I thing. Get Tanner mad. Go to Google and type that in.
This is actually the appropriate
right
time.
there. There it is.
Oh, really? Oh, it was a Facebook video.
Yeah, it's a Facebook video. I just want to go down memory lane really quick.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
Text TV to 71090. I'm actually going to put the volume on.
Oh, yeah, you had Dewey.
It's Jake and Tanner from the Jake and Tanner.
Look at Dewey.
And we are here at South 40 Western Wear in West Bend. And we're getting ready for this weekend PBR.
Oh, yeah, PBR was that.
Does not know
Let's
what is
go.
happening.
Poor Dewey.
Yeah, he's younger than my kid now. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, I had a leather jacket. It looks a little too big for me there.
I think you ended up giving me that jacket. Because I think you watched this video and said, that's too big for me.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
You're going to pick out your dad's outfit.
Yeah, this is so bizarre.
Those are Ariat jeans. Ariat has a new line.
Look
of
at
jeans
Dewey.
that they
I
just started
can't
doing.
get over how little my
Just
kid is.
eating his fingers right now, all of them.
I think
Staring.
after that, I think he had a blowout, and I had to change it. You remember those days when you just had to change your kid wherever you were, or they just sit in it for 45 minutes.
God, did that suck. Look at that. Look at how weird I look. Did I have boots on, too? No, I still have my Air Force Ones.
With staff.
Yes, with staff.
It's baggy.
God.
I was fatter there.
Look at your dad. Look at your kid. He's just like, Dad,
I'm still wearing my.
Oh, man.
Dad, pick me up.
Anyway, we don't have to watch this, but that is funny. I'll watch it on
On our own time.
our own time.
Me with glasses.
But anyway, so I went there yesterday. Remembered who I was. He's like, "You living in Appleton?" I go, "Nah, I like driving." And anyway, so I was there for a little bit. I could hang out there all day. That's a really cool place, man. It's a really neat place. I could spend some money in there.
Yeah, I can do the same thing at Walgreens or Quick Trips, the place where I frequent to buy my clothes.
Yeah, right. I just remember that. That was just a fun little time. What are we doing here now? Let me just go.
Now, remember the campaign that we did?
No.
Where we were looking for the next on-air personality for KTI. And J-Pat was like, our station runs because we're real people. And we're real just blue-collar people. So, no, it wasn't J-Pat.
What
What
was this promotion?
So they were saying if you want to apply, we did a promo video for this.
Apply for what?
An on-air job. So upload your video.
Yes. Oh, let's listen to these strangers just saying why they should be on the radio.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you ready for Drunk Girl Trivia?
Oh, no, this is Drunk Girl Trivia.
But remember we made that?
Yeah, this is all. We had our interns. Oh, did they end up hating doing this?
There.
We went to
Video
Summerfest.
resumes.
Oh, let's.
Okay. Hi. Anyway, serial killer. If this video was sent in to us and you were standing like that, I would never hire you. And I would also change my address and change my email address and phone number. Okay. Are we ready?
What are we doing here?
Hi.
We're showing
Hate it. Take two.
how you should
all you
apply
have to
for the
do.
job because we were looking for video resumes.
Hi.
Look how
my
young
name's
you look.
Jay. Can you handle? Take two. That was really good.
That was really good.
Hi. Wow. What was that? Tyra Banks off the floor. I'm trying. Not a hard enough. What is not a hard enough? It's that attitude that's going to keep you from getting this job. Fine!
All right, pause this. Hold on. Because I want to watch this. But I think we're losing tons of listeners because we're just going down memory lane of our old show.
Of where we were.
I don't know. Anyway, that's my story. I was one of those the show, and I went boot shopping yesterday, and I had a blast. None of my kids wanted to go with me at that time because they're at that. It's just boring to them.
Yeah.
Used to any time be like, hey, you want to ride with Dad? Piper would be all about it. But now if I'm not getting her any kind of candy, she don't want to part. I'm like, you get to go try on boots. She's like, Dad, I don't want to try on boots.
Yeah, I want to wear skater shoes and get some Heelys.
Anyway, hi, Tanner.
Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show. And yesterday, I took a look at my door to see how it's going to fit in.
Oh, my God.
I
don't want to hear about your door.
My issue is that I'm going to have to cut it down, and I think the handle's going to be too low.
Would you ever think about doing this? Now, just don't bash it right away.
Okay. Beads.
Beads would be great.
Bathroom?
Into a bathroom. a half door that opens from bottom and top.
Yeah.
So,
but only opens the bottom.
but only opens from bottom.
It is the door handle will probably be about as high as that one.
What about a big cat door?
We have a cat door.
I'm talking about for human size though. You just crawl
think those
through.
are just called doors.
All right.
So I'm starting to figure it out. I'm really, really, really starting to put pen to paper.
For what? The door?
Yeah. I also got to go spend probably a couple $100 tomorrow.
Yuck. Boo.
Yeah.
What are you buying?
All the plumbing.
Oh, yeah. You need that.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. And I got to build walls.
I said... We've lost everybody on this segment. Not saying that story was bad, but my story right in the beginning was really bad. And then we watched a video that only you and I were watching sitting into the studio. Then we went to the door, which door's interesting. It really is.
It's not.
Okay.
Not 3 days in a row.
Listen, Sid, you gotta bring this back.
Yeah.
You gotta spice this up. It's all on you now, right now.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I am getting my hair done today.
Oh, God, nobody cares.
I don't even care.
What are you doing? What are you doing to your
What are
hair?
you doing with your hair?
I
Getting it
walk
dyed?
in and I say, you could just kind of do whatever you want. Just make sure it looks like I did
risky.
something.
If
Wait,
you are
I
cutting,
don't care.
Are you blonding it up?
Yeah, I'll put more.
So you're putting $200 into your head right now, today?
No.
How much is it going to be?
160.
Cut, color, and
Shave.
tip.
Probably like 140.
Is that with tip?
Where? With tip?
Are you going to a college?
I know people.
So let me get this straight. You're going to dye it and then you're cutting it, or vice versa.
They're gonna do whatever they want. They're gonna say, "Do you want to cut?" And I'm gonna be like, "Does it look like it needs a cut? Is there some dead stuff on it?" Because I haven't cut my hair since when was JTX? Last
Yeah,
year.
it's getting
October
long.
24th.
Yeah, JTX last year.
Yeah.
That's when I cut my hair last.
Oh my god!
I just don't
You're-
care
you're
about my hair at all.
You're basically just one big split end.
Yeah, my hair, disgusting. I don't even know how I have it.
This is just so rude.
I don't even know what split ends are.
I don't either. I know when my hair was longer, though, they would say that. You're starting to get split ends. I'm
Yeah,
like,
cool.
really?
Finally, some shape to my hair. I don't look like a Japanese water ghost from The Grudge anymore. Your hair was so flat.
I always get it. And this still happens. Barbara Rich is an amazing person, and they do really, really wonderful work. But I still get anxiety, not from them, any of the getting a haircut. Because you're like kind of trapped in the chair and you bow to their conversation.
Yes.
And you have to conversate, or you're just the weird guy just sitting in the chair not talking. And I don't know if what I'm saying is okay. I don't know if I have the correct barber etiquette.
I can almost guarantee you don't.
Probably
because
not.
it's not your personality. You should go to Sport Clips.
Ugh.
Go to
No,
Sport
I'm not
Clips
sorry.
because
Maybe.
they ask you,
Do you want to talk?
What kind of sport would you like to watch? And then you say, I don't like sports. And then they don't talk to you. It's like they're only trained and programmed to talk about sports. And if you don't talk about sports, they just don't know how to make sentences.
That's what you should do, Sid. You should go to either Barbara Rich
Dude, hell yeah. You should walk into a Sport Clips.
or go to Sport Clips.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want a good hair, go to Barbara Rich. But if you want to just risk it to get the biscuit,
$20.
I-
27 if you want the VIP package. That's where they touch your face.
Do they trim your nose hairs and your
Yeah.
eyebrows?
I don't
that's a
know.
different package.
That's a different thing.
That's in the back room.
Yeah, you
Honestly, I don't care about my hair. I would do that.
You do a little bit.
should shave your hair. You shave it
Okay,
all off and
if you
donate it.
if you really don't care about your hair, let Jake and Tanner cut it.
Oh, hell
I've
yeah.
cut my hair before. I will go stir crazy and cut my hair.
Oh, I've done that. I've shaved my head.
But and then I will go in, and then the person will be like, "What's up with your hair? It's in so many different sizes."
So where are we at? Can Jake and I cut your hair?
That's all we're asking.
Sure.
Bring it here.
Bring it.
Can you only cut to
No,
here though? This is my limit.
No.
Guys.
That is not what we said. Hell yeah, those are some good scissors. Can you take the screw out of them and we'll just share them and we'll just hack away at her head?
I feel bad.
Would you? Grows back.
Yeah.
I remember I shaved my head when I felt like I didn't have any control at one point,
And
I just shaved it all.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow,
The one thing
I've been so stressed out.
One thing I regret about shaving my head is that I didn't keep, because at that point in time, I don't know what it was, but my beard hair grew longer. Like I could actually grab this and put it in my mouth.
Whoa.
Like that's how long it was. But I can't seem to get it that way. I think it's because I stopped going to the gym and I'm basically I have no testosterone.
Are you zero testosterone right now?
Pretty much. Like I don't do anything other than eat garbage. But the one thing I regret is that I didn't keep my beard because I think I would have looked absolutely insane if I would have kept a goatee and a shaved head.
What? Oh, you would have looked intimidating as all get out.
I know.
You
and
could
I
have scared
shaved
people.
my beard off first, so I looked weird. Looked like a weird bald baby.
Okay. You want to hear a lady freak out about Harry Styles?
Oh my God! Yes, it's Sydney.
We'll talk about it next. Jake and Tanner Show. Hey, did you see the Up Dog Challenge on TikTok? Just know that was invented by us.
Yep, nobody ever did it before us. There's another thing that's happening that I think we invented, but I forgot.
What?
Oh! TikTok. TikTok is now doing,
Videos.
people are doing live while they sleep. They go live and then they go to bed.
Oh, yeah, we've done that.
Yeah.
We used to do car naps.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's 100% what we did. We were just ahead of the game. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's kind of like Reno 911. They're just ahead of the...
We're the Reno 911 of TikTok.
Hey, Harry, today, Harry Styles fan loses it after being given VIP tickets. Want to hear?
Yeah. That's not a person I want.
Why don't people act like that when they get JTX tickets?
Yeah.
Huh? Man.
I wouldn't want her backstage.
I wouldn't want her anywhere, ever. Would have given her concert tickets to somewhere else.
I wish I cared about something a fraction as much as she cared about that.
How old was she? She had to be younger than Sydney, right?
God, I'd hope so.
Would you act like that?
I think she could win the lottery and just say it's wild.
Actually, to be honest, though, you kind of acted like that when that Manitowoc Minute guy was in our parking lot.
To be fair,
Charlie Beans?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's his name? He was... Oh, shut up. He's not nice.
I am so sick
Do
of
you
that
know
dude.
he's nice? You walked up to him and he asked you if you want a picture.
Yeah.
Who the
How
hell does
thoughtful.
that?
How
I've
thoughtful.
done that before.
By accident.
But it's mean. Didn't it happen to you, too? Oh, I think it happened to you recently.
Mine was at the gym.
Oh, yeah, when you thought somebody wanted to take a picture with you, but they just wanted a picture of their body.
Yeah, because I was just shirtless, and I'm like, oh, man, this is weird, sure. And then I went and put my arm around him. He's like, no, can you take a picture of my back? Because I've been working on it. I'm like, oh, I'm that guy?
Can't believe that you took something that was going to be so weird, or that guy took something so weird, which was asking for a photo in a locker room, and he made it weirder by saying, no, just take a picture of me.
I think I made it weirder when I put my arm around him. He's like, what are you doing?
You guys are all weird. Nothing about that situation is good. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and bash on that dude because he's creative and he's, I guess, selling out events. But are you just sick of, well, I don't know if he's selling out, but he's got a tour. Are you sick of him?
I am.
The man
I never really
guy?
liked him. I never really liked him.
Now, if you look at his comedy that he's doing, he's getting rid of the voice, which I'm glad he did.
Yeah, he's doing it a little bit. He gets
Yeah.
nasally, but not as bad.
What is it?
I can't believe this. I'm yelling at the...
What's happening?
I don't know.
Did they listen to a different show?
Must be. I want to go through this. Does anybody know what the law of attractions are?
Yes.
It's when you say it, you work hard, and it comes true.
Yeah. As long as it's kind of like you say that it's going to happen, then almost every life decision you make has to be focused towards that.
And now we have some celebrities that have went through this. Man, before I even go through this, I think Chris Pratt's might be, when he said you have to be so careful what you put out in the universe because you get it back. And like before, phones had cameras on it, he was walking around behind scenes. Can you find this, Sid? Or maybe Tanner can and send it to you. He was behind the scenes of Parks and Rec, giving like a tour, and then he acted, and then type in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like Chris behind the scenes.
Of Parks and Rec, Jurassic, yeah.
And maybe if we can find this, we'll just have him say it if we can find the quick video.
And topical, Jurassic World 3 just released their name for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jurassic World Domination.
Right here, Chris Pratt behind the scenes. Now, this is years and years ago.
Yeah. He's still Fat Pratt here.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Let's listen. Now, nobody knows who the hell he is right now. This is just Chris Pratt. I mean, on a TV show.
Right here, he's Anna Faris's wife or husband.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now, at this time, there was no even talks about Jurassic Park 4.
Nope. There was no talks of Jurassic World.
And now you fast forward how many years later, and he's the flipping lead in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park. Now, you want to talk about law of attractions? That's it. That is a prime example of him saying you got to be careful what you put out in the universe. And man, do I agree. With that, that's scary. That's almost scary, weird, magical-like, right?
Yeah, that is.
What an amazing story.
It's pretty awesome.
Here's another one. Halsey tweeted about wanting to date Evan Peters back in 2013. Don't know who that dude is, but they're dating.
What would you know him from?
They're an item from
American
2020.
Horror Story?
Well, so he's an actor.
He's an actor. He's Quicksilver in the new X-Men films.
Okay. All the way back
handsome.
in 1998, Alex Rodriguez was asked, what would a dream date with Alex Rodriguez be? This is in 1998. He said, Jennifer Lopez. Hopefully you can find me a date with her.
Oh, they're married.
They're engaged now,
Yeah.
In 2011, Ed Sheeran tweeted about his big plans and how he just needed a few years. Give me a few years. I've got some big plans, he said.
That's cool.
And roughly 1 month later, September 2011, he released his debut album. And the rest is history.
That's really awesome.
In 2010, Chrissy Teigen, who was John Legend's girlfriend at the time, knew she was dating People's Sexiest Man Alive. And her tweet was, who are your guesses of People's Sexiest Man Alive? I'm at a loss since it's not my boyfriend. But things were made official in, was it last year maybe?
Oh, he got it?
I guess.
Cool. I wouldn't say that he's the sexiest man alive.
I think we've talked about it on this show, that he's been the sexiest man alive.
On this show?
Yes.
Why is it the only thing? Why did you show passion for that?
I love Chrissy Teigen.
We asked you what's going on in your life, and you're like, I cleaned up cat diarrhea, and we may have gotten something wrong about John Legend. And you're like, listen here, you prick.
Yeah, no, that's true. In 2013, Tom Holland was asked what superhero he would want to play. He said maybe Spider-Man in like 10 years' time, the reboot of the reboot if they made one. And now we know, of course, he's probably the best Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Never watched one, only trailers, but I thought he looked pretty good in it.
I was just thinking about, even though it might be fake and just a PR stunt, I really like the idea that Tom Holland got drunk one night and called the executive at Disney and pleaded with them to make a deal with Sony so he didn't have to go to Sony and he could stay
Is that true?
in the Marvel universe. That's what he said.
Or is that the room?
He said that he got drunk and called Disney and pleaded with them to make a deal with Sony. Just make a deal. And I even though it might be a PR thing just to make him seem like, I don't know, but I like the idea that he got drunk and called.
Demi Lovato said, I got to meet Britney Spears before I die. And just a few years later, not only did she meet Britney, but she worked with her on X Factor. Who is this? Where did she come from?
Demi Lovato?
Yeah.
Disney.
Oh, she's a Disney star?
Yep.
She was on Barney.
What?
She was on Barney with
She
Selena
was?
Gomez.
I don't know if that's real. It probably is, but I don't know that. I know that What's Her Face and Justin Timberlake were Mickey Mouse Club. Britney Spears.
Yes, I do know that.
And then they dated.
Who was this guy? Shawn Mendes had a dream I was playing soccer, and on the way to the bathroom, I saw Drake, so I introduced myself to him, and he had no clue who I was. And then years later, it's those two taking a picture together. Oh, this is a fun one, too. In 2018 interview, Katherine Schwarzenegger was asked to choose between Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. Well, she first said Chris Evans. She quickly changed her answer to this. Actually, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt has been looking good lately, so... And in 2019, those two got married.
Hey, why was Drake at a kid's soccer ball game?
Drake? Our Drake?
No.
Or the big Drake?
The Drake that... Because Shawn Mendes was, in his, early teens when he got famous. So he's saying, I was at a soccer ball game and I ran into Drake and introduced myself. What was Drake doing there?
No. It was a dream.
Oh!
Shawn Mendes says, he said, I had a dream.
Oh!
No, but your way too, really. I mean, that could be happening.
Yeah, because he's been accused of some things. I like my way better. He was just there.
That one dude who got really, really jacked, and he's in Marvel. I forget his name.
Forget his name or can't pronounce it, because that's where I'm at.
Probably that one. He said Comic-Con in 2012, he said, I got an interview with Stan Lee. He was lovely and made fun of Superman. 2019, me on stage at Hall & H as one of the newest members of MCU. That one is not as good as the rest. But I think Chris Pratt's story is, that dude has an incredible story. I mean, he was homeless in Hawaii, living in a van working at a Bubba Shrimp Company.
Yeah.
And he had dreams of being an actor. He just did not know how it was going to happen. And he was funny.
Is he from Hawaii?
No. No, he just went with some buddies. And somebody that was making a movie in California was visiting. He was the waiter, and she said, you should come audition for my movie in California in a couple weeks. And he did.
That's awesome.
Jeez.
Anyway. Yeah, that's really awesome.
Somebody said Demi Lovato did the same thing with singing at the Super Bowl. I don't know what that one. I don't know about that one.
Who knows?
Kanye West is a beautiful example of law of attractions. He just does it in a really crappy way.
Yeah, he does, man. But once again, I have a whole new respect for Kanye West after I saw that Kobe O'Brien
commercial.
Well, Kobe Bryant, not Kobe
The
O'Brien.
commercial?
Yeah, that commercial. I have a whole new respect. Kobe? What the F does that even mean, Kobe O'Brien? Kobe Bryant.
You have a problem with that. Kobe O'Brien. I like that one.
I like Kobe O'Brien.
You must be saying Conan O'Brien.
Like
You're
Conan
saying
O'Brien
Kobe
in my
O'Brien.
head.
Anyway, foreplay in a couple movies today?
Yeah, it's a double feature.
All right, Bowling for Soup tickets. We're going to try to give it away next. what a fun song that was. And when I say fun, I mean jump. I remember when they told us you can't do that. You can't do that because some people like those songs and then you just hurt their feelings. Remember that at IXX days? You're crapping on people's nostalgia. That wasn't even bad. No, we weren't even doing that. We weren't talking bad about it. It was just we'd be like new music from whatever band that was in the 90s. All-Star, yeah.
It was All-Star. New music from Smash Mouth. It's All-Star.
By the way, Max Bigger and your haircut, that's amazing. We're gonna put, if you don't mind, we're going to share that on the Facebook because mullets are on the way back, and I think that's a big cause of Morgan Whalen. Probably. Maybe. Or maybe social media.
Could be. Jake, I sent something to Sydney, and it's a possible trade for your car. For your car.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about the Corvette?
Yeah, your vet.
All right.
Okay.
I'm interested. Is that a Porsche?
It's a Porsche.
Free?
Yeah,
it's
they want to trade. Okay,
they do?
Wait till you see the inside. Boom.
Oh.
Look at all those speakers. Manual, look at the back.
Oh.
421-inch subwoofers.
Don't even need gas in that thing. Bump down the road.
I want it so bad. And it's in Appleton.
You know what the thing is I could trade that.
Yeah.
Because I could free up some space in the garage because that's smaller.
Yeah, that's a lot smaller.
A lot smaller.
And it's a manual. Better than yours.
Mine's a manual.
They make manual 4-cylinders?
4-cylinder manual. It's a 3.
It's only got 2 gears.
2 gears. Oh, you laugh. I cry. No, it's fine. Every time I drive it, I go, I'm going to keep this thing. And then, a week goes by, and I'm like, man, I never... Even my son said, he goes, what's under that? I go, you know what's under that? The cover? It's the Corvette. He goes, oh, yeah, you just never drive it. And I go, it's because it's winter.
Oh, wow, what a mean kid.
I said.
Oh, you just never drive it, so I guess I can't get other things because your toy is in there.
Oh, man, I just want to free up garage space.
Just build a new garage.
For your new fishing kayak?
I do need that, too.
Just buy a bass boat. One that's completed, not one that you're going to fix in your garage.
I don't want to spend money on gas.
Hi.
Hi.
I got a question for you guys.
Sure. Go for it.
Are you ready?
Yep.
So you guys are talking about your cars being a manual, right?
Right.
Yes.
So my car is a manual. I went on a date last Friday, and he gets in my car, and he's like, oh, you have a manual? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know how to drive a manual.
Isn't that
do
funny?
I go with it, or do I not?
No, isn't that funny? You look at him as less of a man.
Because he just wasn't taught how to drive a manual.
No, and I get it, Lo. I understand that. Because let's say me and Joe were the ginger, our boss, hanging out. He doesn't know how to drive a manual. I would look at him like, boy, well, I'm your boss now.
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking a little bit?
Yeah.
Like
if he were to need to drive my car for any reason, he couldn't.
Yeah, but couldn't you teach him?
She doesn't want to teach her, man.
Well, what I'm saying is I feel it's mean for you to be like, oh, well, he doesn't know. It's not his fault.
No. I get it, but I understand what she's saying. That is, I can be a little unattractive.
He should have lied.
And she's just grinding the gears.
Because she's not going to be like, okay, get in my car then. Do it.
Hey, how old is this dude?
He is 34.
Oh, he should know how to drive a manual.
He should, but also, if his dad never had a car that was a manual,
I guess.
Like, why would you learn?
My old man had that Escort that was a manual, and I learned on that. And then I got a Jeep Wrangler that was a manual. So I had my times of grinding gears.
So think of it this way: if you got rid of the vet, you're not buying a sports car that's a manual. Dewey's not going to know how to, or Piper's not going to know how to if you don't have a vehicle that is a manual.
But yeah, agreed. Because I feel like they're less and less popular now. You know what I mean?
They are, yeah. Unless you're buying a sports car now, you're not getting a manual.
What a great topic here. What makes you less of a man? Because I think ratchet straps. If you don't know how to ratchet strap, boy, that can ultimately make you look like two dudes at the back of the truck. If the one grabs a ratchet strap and you're fiddling with it and you don't know how to do it, the other dude is your boss.
Yeah, it sucks. It determines if you guys were in a relationship, who the top and who the bottom is.
Right. I want to help us on the text line, too. You're at Pest Control text line 71090, or give us a call. What makes you, and especially women, what makes you less of a man in a woman's eyes? Building a fire. That's a lot of pressure, man.
I learned how to build a fire because I was sick of my father-in-law.
Thank you for the call. It's an interesting topic.
Building fires for me.
Right. Hi, who's this?
This is Allison.
Hi, Allison.
So I was getting coffee, so I don't know if this was said already, but if you can't back up a trailer, that's a little less manly in my
Yeah, it is.
I am so good at it. Boy, do I know some guys that are not low.
Yeah, like cold face.
Yeah, and it's just like, I feel like that's something you should born know how to do, and also owning a truck is part of that, too.
Can you give Sid a bell? The bell, because I want her to. Okay, thank you for the call. I want you to ring that every time you agree. So first of all, the what was said was the girl said, the driving a manual. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Less manly if you don't know how to do. And then I said building a fire, ratchet straps, and then what did she just say?
Backing up a trailer.
Backing up a trailer. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
My mom can back up a trailer. She's a woman.
You didn't say the right woman. You usually say.
It's equal rights.
Hi, who's this?
My name's Brianna.
Hi, Brianna. So what is it? You less.
Well, first of all, you need to teach Piper how to drive a stick because it should be required by all dads everywhere. I was not allowed to drive until I was taught stick. That was it.
But do I teach her on a Corvette?
Yeah,
because that's the only thing that I have that's stick shift.
Yeah. It's like you might as well all
Well,
that money.
I mean, that's your problem. I don't know, but my mom
that's
said
the
that
thing.
if I didn't learn, I didn't drive, and it would always get me out of any situation where no other girl could get themselves out.
But how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
36.
She said she's 46 or 36?
36.
Okay, that's fine, but there were much more available at that time.
What do you drive now?
Well, I drive an SUV. It's an automatic. I know.
Yeah.
I would prefer to drive stick, honestly, but in my house back then, that's all we had. And some of them were from the 80s. So
that's what I'm saying. If you don't have a vehicle that is a stick, then why would you teach your kid how to drive stick? You're not going to go out and buy a manual vehicle just so they can learn.
Well, no, but if she ever gets stuck in a situation where that's the only vehicle and her only way out.
I've known how to drive a stick my entire life, and at no point have I ever been in an area where somebody said, does anybody know how to drive a stick? If I don't drive a stick, we'll die. Wait, what situation have you been in where you might have to drive a stick
I'm
or
on
die?
this side. Yeah, that's a weird situation. What is your mom talking about? What weird enemies did you have?
Yeah.
No, it did happen to her when she was in high school.
Okay, so what is another thing, though, that you say is less manly for a man if he can't do?
If they just can't fix just a simple thing, like if I can't say the sink is leaking and you can't go fix it, well, then what are we doing? Because I just grew up like that. My dad can fix everything. Yeah. My fiance can fix everything. So if, I ask you to check the oil and you don't know where the dipstick is, or change a tire or fix the brakes and you can't figure it out, then...
No, I get that. All right, thank you. Thank you for the stories. Appreciate it.
I couldn't figure out a leak in my sink, so I just caulked it.
Yeah, that's how you get it.
This is the next owner's problem.
Flex seal everything. Just
all
flex
I
seal
did.
everything.
I was like, I can't figure this out. I hate it.
What do you? What's less of a man if he can't do?
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
I don't like all the man bashing this morning.
I know it's hurt. I thought it would be a fun topic, and now I'm just getting mad.
The topic of the whole horrible women are a thing.
Hell yeah, let's do this. What makes you less of a woman if you can't have kids?
1, 2, 3.
All right.
All right. Goodbye. No, we can't play that game in 2020.
No, we can't.
Hi, who's this?
Hi.
Hi. What is it? Less of a man if you can't do what?
I ran into a lot of men that do not know how to change tires.
How do you not know how to change a tire?
Pretty easy.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I was on the side of the road and had to sit in his house to wait for my freaking tow truck because he couldn't change my tire.
And were you looking at him like, did you marry this dude?
I told him to move and let me. I know how to do it. I just wasn't strong enough to get the lug nuts off.
Sure.
Wait, you couldn't figure that out?
No, he wasn't strong enough to get them off.
That's so sad.
Just step on it.
Yeah.
So I had to just wait in his house.
So you didn't marry this guy?
Oh, no, I never went back to
Yeah, so you did some
ever
thinking
again.
then. You're like, I don't need this in my life. All right, thank you. What about this, Sid? Or maybe this isn't part of your life right yet, but cooking a steak.
I don't like steak, so I don't care.
Medium rare.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Grilling. I think that's kind of a manly thing.
I think if you eat your steak well done, then you're still a child.
I agree with that because I just think your old man didn't know how to cook steak, so he always burn it.
Yeah, so or you're
I have
putting
a
ketchup on it.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Angie grew up where it was like chewing on leather for steak.
Oh.
And he never, because he would never do it medium rare. He came to my house and I grilled him up medium rare, and that's how he does his steak now because he absolutely loves it. And it's like you just always burnt. You just never took the time because he would just put it on and go leave. He wasn't, he didn't understand when to flip, how to flip, where to put the charcoal, where to put the heat. There is a science behind this. No doubt. How about cleaning a fish? No? I made the text line.
No, I
I
don't.
don't think cleaning a fish isn't that just. I could clean a fish.
Well, gutting it. No, you tell me how.
Like you scale it,
Okay.
That's not gutting. That's scaling.
and then you cut on either side of the spine, and then around the head, and then you can cut it at like the.
That's the flaying, but you got to get the guts out first.
Now listen. Now you're explaining it to me, and I'm very happy that you know how to do that. But if a man doesn't know how to do that, does that bother you? If you had to do it, if you're like, I don't know how to, can you do it?
I mean, I don't know how to do it the correct way, but I think I could figure it out.
I'm not asking that. We're asking though, if a man didn't know how to do it, would that?
Yeah, I think he should know how to figure it out.
Okay. Hi. What makes a man less of a man?
You guys won't like it, but hunting.
Oh no, I get that. Especially
I kind of vibe.
No, I do because to be honest, man, I feel a little less of a man when I'm hanging around my friends and they start talking about hunting because I'm not. I will talk to them and I try to relate to them, but it's not a super big interest of mine. And I feel a little.
I definitely feel like less of a man when my wife goes out hunting.
That definitely.
And I'm out there bringing her hot cocoa to keep her warm.
No, I get that. I completely get that.
I also ran into a situation where if I didn't know how to drive stick, we would kind of be screwed. We were in Chile, and all the rental vehicles were stick shift, and I was the only one out of 3 other people that could drive stick. And if we didn't, then our vacation would have been just pretty much done for because we wouldn't have been able to go anywhere.
You couldn't have got a taxi?
Yeah, but those cost money. I mean, like a lot, probably, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the whole vacation would have been ruined.
I can't believe we found another person that has been in a situation where it was a dire need for a stick shift. Thanks, man.
This wasn't dire. It was, we wouldn't have been able to rent a car.
That was fun.
And I also don't believe him that every single rental car was a stick shift. He doesn't have a job.
That's fun. We got to give away. Yeah, that one made the list. My dad and 7 kids never changed it. My dad had 7 kids and never changed a diaper. My husband does totally 50-50. I say that makes him a man.
7 kids? What is wrong with you?
Can't get past that.
Man, there are some diapers that I do wish it was back in the 50s, where the man just didn't change them. There are some.
I would like, man, I want to start doing this. We should do this on Thursdays. You come up with the topic for us, just like that woman just called. And she's like, hey, what do you guys think? Boy, that's less work for us. What would you like to talk about? That's fun. Maybe we should do that. Or maybe it's awful. I don't know. I'm just really lazy today. On the way, we got to take from Jake and Tanner. We got to give away Bowling for Soup tickets in that 8 o'clock hour. Also, a big name. Well, you never heard of this name, but a big person in the industry of gaming has passed away. We'll tell you why you should be sad next. 866-916-0959. You are at the Pest Control text line 71090. Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show. And not only did I buy my kid the Battle Pass yesterday, I told him, do not ask for any more for a while. I'm sick of spending V-Bucks on that Fortnite. And it wasn't 2 hours later, and he was asking me if he can get more things for it. How dare he? I didn't. I put my foot down, and I changed the subject, and I gave him ice cream.
Nice. Wait.
I just can't spend any more money on that stupid video game for a while.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show. And before I get as much hate as probably is going to come, if you can't have kids, I don't think you're less than a woman. It was a stupid joke.
Oh, did you get a text or something?
I got one from my wife that was like, that was a bit harsh. And I was like, yeah, probably.
I get it. Yeah, it's hard to joke, and you know.
So there's that.
Yeah, I like how you're getting ahead of that.
I'm gonna
get ahead of that one.
Get ahead of that skid. And the other thing is, I'm starting to think that door that I bought isn't going to be the right color.
I'm going to Kiss FM and see if we got any posts. Hang on. Let's see here. They would definitely start pouring in if we did.
Yeah.
Let me just go to my my Green Bay area mom's group.
There you go. Yeah, I bet you were all over that place. Yeah. No. The only thing we have is saying that we are sex traffickers.
Oh yeah, we're still that.
Apparently.
Okay. Well, yeah. Once that storm goes away, the next one can start. Oh.
Should Becky a little bit more compassionate? Oh, what is that?
That was about Becky, remember, when she got chased with a knife?
She's the one that was joking about that.
Yeah. Yeah, Becky, be more compassionate about Becky. But either way, that door thing is...
Jake and Tanner Show is garbage.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on.
There's that.
Let me do... where is it? There it is.
Yeah. You hate us.
And I'll read this real quick.
You hate the Jake and Tanner Show. You hate us. You hate the Jake and Tanner Show.
So the Jake and Tanner Show, garbage. One example of the trash they talk about included the host saying he would allow a billionaire to sleep with his wife in exchange for money because he has to pay bills. The exact definition of human trafficking.
No, it's not.
With the husband as her pimp. This is disgraceful and disgusting. Shame on you.
Do you want to... Here, this is what I'm going to do really quick.
You going to respond?
I want to.
That was a whole topic that happened last week, and this girl was coming unglued, and she put it in the Green Bay area mom's group or whatever, and then a couple people defended, because we are far from that. This was it came up because this happened to a listener. Also, we started talking about Indecent Proposal, which is a movie, so we put ourselves in there. What would it? And I even called my wife, and she was having fun with it. You. She gave a number for me. She said $1 million. I said $50,000 for her, and this was the whole thing where it was like.
Yeah. Just so she's wrong, the exact definition for sex trafficking is the action or practice of illegally transporting people from one country or area to another for the purpose of sexual exploitation.
Yeah.
Not having an eccentric billionaire come offer you money.
It's just
so
get your
facts right, you moron.
Right, because that is such a harsh accusation. That is a harsh accusation, right?
Yeah,
that's a big one.
That's a big one. The racist one is a big one. Sexist is a big one.
God.
And anyway. Under 6 feet.
Yeah.
I got a lot of text messages saying that if you're under 6 feet, you're not a man.
That is... What? Luckily, we all are here.
We're all... What is happening? I love this! What is happening?
So the video game programmer who came up with up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, he's dead. He died.
Contra?
Contra, yeah. So here's the Contra to use with this story. You know what? Tomorrow, let's do name
8-bit song game?
8-bit song game. That's fun. Anyway, so yeah, he passed away. That sucks.
It does suck.
Were you a Contra? That was probably past your time.
I know Contra.
You know it. Yeah, I remember when you got like whatever it was, like 30 lives. That'd blow your mind when you learned that cheat code.
My first real experience with cheat codes, and then I would go back and do cheat codes, was Grand Theft Auto.
See, what?
Like,
the first time?
That was the first time that I was getting cheat codes and using them, and then I would go back to other games and be like, are there cheat codes for this, too? Because my buddy Steven would come over, and he would have that notebook paper filled with cheat codes in the disc tray.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
We are going to be giving away Bowling for Soup tickets. They're going to be at the rave. We're not going to do that right now, but we are going to do it this hour.
Yeah.
Okay? Right now, Lo, we need to try to give away some money. How smart are you feeling today?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, that's not how you answer questions.
So not good?
Oh, no. This isn't good.
866-916-0959. $80 on the line. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union. Life Stage. Personal guidance. Give us a call. 5 questions. $80 possibly for you.
Did you read the top text from 6392? I don't know what topic he's calling in on, but yeah, we should all talk about that one day.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily. Want to play?
Hello?
Hi, Emily. Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Maybe this will be better if I do that. Now can you hear us pretty well?
Yes.
Okay, Emily. Hey, what do you do for a living?
I am an assistant manager at Valvoline.
Oh, really?
You're more of a man than we are.
No kidding. Talking about manly things.
Yeah.
Now, do you, be honest, how long have you been in the business?
Just almost 2 years.
Do you is it easier to work with a group of guys? Because I'm pretty sure it's more men in that field than it is with women.
It definitely a lot of men. And yeah, I get along with them pretty well.
All right.
And I will get along with them, so.
All right, Emily. I'm losing you a little bit, so hang on real quick. 5 questions. Remember, if you get stuck, you can pass. Time willing. We'll get back to that question, okay? Tanner's out of the room. He can't hear questions nor answers. Come back in the room, get asked the same one. We're going to grade these all to end, all together. Are you ready? Oh, no, Emily. Your phone is not good.
Hello?
Hello?
No.
Sorry, Emily. Hi, who's this?
Nathan.
Nathan, you want to play?
I feel bad for Emily.
I know, but her phone was all cutting out. So, Nathan, 5 questions. Time willing, we'll get back. We'll get back. I'm not even going to say that we changed people. We'll just have Tanner be very surprised when we talk to you.
Okay.
All right, hang on, Nathan. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What TV show character lived at 129 West 81st Street, apartment 5A in New York City?
Seinfeld.
Gouda cheese comes from what country?
America.
What are baby koalas called?
Kid.
Where is the Bay of Pigs?
Cuba.
What Paris cathedral's bells were rung by Quasimodo?
Notre Dame.
Oh, not bad. Tanner!
All right.
Hang on real quick, Emily. We'll grade these together. Ready?
Oh, I left my coffee.
You'll be all right. You're going to be fine.
Put it on the toilet.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1. What TV show character lived at 129 West 81st Street, apartment 5A in New York City?
Holy cow, say it again.
What TV show character lived at 129 West 81st Street, apartment 5A in New York City?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Gouda cheese comes from what country?
Greece.
What are baby koalas called?
Cub.
Where is the Bay of Pigs?
Pass.
What Paris cathedral's bells were rung by Quasimodo?
Notre Dame.
Where is the Bay of Pigs?
Spain. Is that a thing? I don't know.
All right, we're going to go. Hi, Emily.
Oh, hello there.
You're not Emily.
We're going to go through
Who
these
is
all
this?
together. This is Emily.
This is not Emily.
Hi.
This is Emily.
Hi, Tanner.
Is this Emily?
It's Emily.
Yes. Hi, Tanner.
Hi, Emily.
So she picked up smoking in the last couple
Really?
minutes, yeah. What TV show character lived at 129 West 81st Street, apartment 5A in New York City? You both said Seinfeld. You're both correct. Gouda cheese comes from what country? He said America. You said Greece. It's the Netherlands.
Oh.
Still tied one.
That was no Gouda.
Emily said.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What are baby koalas called? Emily said kid. You said cub. It's Joey's. Still tied. 1-1.
I don't like that.
Where's the Bay of Pigs? Emily said Cuba. Tanner said Spain. Cuba's correct.
Oh, no.
What Paris cathedral's bells were rung by Quasimodo? You both said Notre Dame. 3-2. Dang
it!
Emily, you win.
Oh!
We're going to get you $80 thanks to Prospera Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance. We're going to let you talk to Sydney here in just a second. Hang on.
All right, Sydney.
So in the 8 o'clock hour here, in the next couple segments, we got Bowling for Soup tickets. They're going to be at the Rave. We're going to get you tickets for that. Also, women with different salaries explain what they feel guilty about spending money on. I thought this was quite interesting. More good stuff. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Kelly Davies, thank you for all the beef jerky. We continue eating it, even though we had too much yesterday, and we said, you know what? We're not going to have any today. And here we are, day number 2. I did.
You said. I didn't say it. I still have a big bag in my car that I'm going to leave in there for when I'm all snacky on my way home.
Oh, what a good idea.
Because we live at a distance where you would pack snacks for kids.
That's true. We're gonna try giving away Bowling for Soup tickets here momentarily.
It smells disgusting in here.
Does it smell like man?
I hate it.
So this dude battling cancer. I don't even know how to pronounce this cancer. Leomyosar coma. Leiomyosarcoma. Oh, I'm close.
No idea.
Anyway, he said his name's Chris Book, and he decided to test his luck by joining a common trend by asking the internet to hold nothing back in a good old-fashioned roast on Reddit. And he said, roast me. He said, I'm fighting a rare stage 4 cancer called that limo.
Yep, that one.
Make me feel worse. And what came back was nothing but support. Except, they're having fun with it. At least your BMI is putting up a strong fight against the effects of cancer. And then it'll say, just kidding, hope you get better. Here's another one. Good news, if cancer and chemo take your appetite, it'll be years before anybody notices. And then it goes on to give him a complete compliment. You know what? No, we hope you beat this.
I really like when the internet kind of gets on board with the thing. Especially Reddit. Reddit is it is a scary place.
Somebody said, well, hey, listen, if you don't die from that, your diabetes will get you. Also, we believe in you. My grandma has beat cancer 4 times. You can do this. So, I mean, I love that they're attacking him, but giving a compliment right afterwards. This is one of my favorite. First of all, and then they spelled out the word that he has. If you're going to have cancer, at least spell it right. And then it says, second, from what I understand, it's impossible for you to have this. This cancer attacks smooth muscle tissue, and it's obvious that you have no muscle tissue. And then it's third, I believe in you. Go whip its butt. Show him who's boss. And I just thought that was really neat. And so did this guy. They continue going on and on this. But
they didn't do that to us.
No. You know what? Well, then he went on to say, I just want to take the time to thank Reddit community for the subreddit. There was a lot of thought put into the post. Your story goes, he's just saying thank you so much for doing that. It made him laugh, and it gave a lot of support, too. What were you going to say, Sid?
Nothing.
At Roast on Us, when we asked for it, the problem, what happened is we explained who we were, and also there's logos behind us. So it didn't attack us.
They just attacked the job.
It just attacked the career, which hurt worse.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Hey, you want to get that really quick? Bowling for Soup at the Rave, but I forget the dates. We got to give away some tickets. This one's going to be a little harder today, as I heard Tanner putting this together. It's a double play.
Yeah, it is a 4-play double feature.
Oh man,
2 movies, 1 price.
Now listen, don't call right now because you got to hear what's going on. The tickets are for April 18th at the Rave. Bowling for Soup. Tickets are on sale right now. You know them as a Texas pop punk powerhouse. They're coming to the Rave in Milwaukee Saturday. Like I said, April 18th. Tickets on sale now through rave.com. Now, we're going to do this with a double feature. It's a 4-play and a double feature. You take 4 songs and you smash them together.
Yes.
And you got to tell us what the song is. And then we take that song out and so on and so forth until whoever can name the very last one. If you get hung up on, it's because you didn't get it correct and we go to the next person. But this happened. We're not only doing 4-play with music, we're also doing 2 movies.
It's like Netflix and chill.
It's Netflix and chill, basically.
4-play with a movie in the background.
So it's 2 different movies you got to listen for also.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Hi, what song or movie did you hear?
Die Hard.
No, it's not Die Hard,
Die Hard, Jim.
Dang it, I forgot to put that in today.
Thanks, Jim. 866-916-0959. Not right now. Wait until you hear it. So it's going to sound all jarbly. Is that a word? Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Here we go. That one's tough today.
Yeah.
Can we hear it one more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. Oh, I got one finally. Right at the end. It was a song too. Hi. What did you hear?
Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody.
Is Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody in there?
Well, let's see. Do
Let
you
us
think
find
it
out.
could be? It could be. Who knows?
We're stalling right now.
Yeah, who knows? It could be almost anything, people say.
I believe this is 3430. All right, 3430. Now listen closely to your radio.
Yeah,
you just took that song out. Now it's 3-play and a double feature.
Yes.
Here we go.
3-play double feature.
You ever seen a grown man naked? Want me to check the weather for you? No, why don't you take it?
There's no way.
No way he's got this.
No way.
Not a single chance.
Mm-mm. What do you got, 3430?
What you got?
Natalie Imbruglia. I lost it. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Hi, what did you end up hearing? So close. Hi, what song or movie did you hear?
Torn by Natalie Imbruglia.
Well, let's find out. If it's Torn by Natalie Imbruglia.
Nothing's fine, I'm torn.
What's your name?
Aubrey.
Aubrey, did you hear that song, or did it help that 3430 said
most of it?
Most of it.
No, I heard it.
Okay. We are 2 songs, 2 movies. Tell us what you hear.
So you actually went to a I've never been up in a
You ever seen a grown man naked? You want me to check the weather for you? No, why don't you take it?
Oh my gosh, it's so much harder over the phone.
Yeah, we forgot to say you got to listen to that on the radio, so it makes it a little easier.
I don't know.
Bye, Aubrey. Bye. 866-916-0959. You want to do it one more time?
Yep.
So you actually went to a I've never been up in a
You ever seen a grown man naked?
That's my jam right there.
No, why don't you take it?
Hi, what song or movie did you hear?
Lightning Crashes. Live.
Let's see if Jim on Demand has this correct. Lightning Crashes by Live.
Oh, I feel it coming back again like a rolling thunder.
My God, what a great song. That album is really good. All right.
Wait, there was an album? That's not just a single?
No, there was an album. They have, I think, no, not standalone, but there's something.
Oh, I figured it was all just one song.
No. Well, we'll play some live here next.
Oh, I hope so.
All right, so Jim, keep listening here. Now we're down to a song and 2 movies.
So you actually went to a I've never been up in a plane.
You ever seen a grown man naked? You want me to check the weather for you? No, why don't you take it? Airplane.
Is there airplane on there, Tanner? Doing some editing.
Shut up.
Hey!
No, why don't you take care of it?
There it is.
There it
Airplane
is.
is on
That's
there.
the one.
Jim, we're down to
Hang
a
around the
movie
gymnasium.
and a song.
I love that movie.
Smashed together. Here we go.
So you've actually never been to a real school before?
Her name was Lonnie. She went to junior high with me and said, why you up in there dancing
Shut
cash?
up.
It's a whole lot of shame since I seen you last. She said,
Jim?
Oh, God. Die Hard.
No, it's not Die Hard! Bye, Jim. Thank you. Wow, people narrowing it down for you. 866-916-0959. What song or movie?
Hi, is Mean Girls?
I don't know. Let's find out. Is Mean Girls there?
Oh, I don't know. Oh my God.
What's your name?
Where did you get it? Oh, my mom.
Ivy.
Ivy, you are down to a song. If you get this next song, You're going to go get some Bowling for Soup tickets for the rave, okay? Here we
Okay.
go.
Took one girl outside with me, her name was Lonnie. She went to junior high with me and said, why you up in there dancing for cash? I guess a whole lot changed since I seen you last. She said,
What you gonna do, City High?
Sorry, that's not the
Hi, Ivy!
It's not the real name.
Hi. What song did you hear?
It is What Would You Do by City High.
Is that it? Who's this? What's your
Hi,
name?
this is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. We're going to get you some Bowling for Soup tickets, okay? You got a pair of those. Milwaukee, the rave, April 18th, okay?
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Hang on real quick.
What do I do?
You're just going to hang on, and we're going to get Sydney's going to get all your information. You're going to go enjoy a concert.
Okay.
So hang on real quick. Tomorrow we're going to do it different. I think we're going to bring back 8-Bit Song Game.
Yeah.
I think that's fun. This is live, not Lightning Crashes. This is their other jam that you'll know.
Oh, yeah. Wait, this isn't just Lightning Crashes
2. The sequel.
I thought this was Lightning Crashes 2, the crashioning.
I think the Dolphins Cry maybe be another one that's
what
all
the
right.
hell?
I don't know. Let me hear. Man, I really like this song though. Hang on. I like when he starts ramping it up.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that rat tail he has. It's just it's so weird. Let's hear the Dolphins cry.
This is stupid.
Lay me down into your... Oh, he lost his rat tail here.
Oh,
that's what happened. That's why they failed. After the late 90s, they were done. That rat tail was his power.
Yeah, it was. Is this a song?
Let's find out. Oh, is that?
This is live.
Oh, Is this all over you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my jam, man.
It started heavy.
All right.
You know what? I take back everything bad I've ever said about Live. Live is great.
They're amazing. Those 3 songs.
Yeah, those 3 songs. Not so much that crying dolphin thing. That was a little weird.
All right.
Not a fan.
More Jake and Tanner show next. Also, did you know that David Beckham is not only beautiful, but does this as a hobby, which makes him even prettier?
I hope you say soccer.
Yes. It's Jake and Tanner show. Sweet Jam from Black Bear.
Is that who sings that?
I don't know. I'm straight on my way to NPR soon. I'm about hitting that age.
I cannot. Why can't we just do an NPR style radio show?
We've tried. The people don't like it.
What I remember is it being an absolute success.
Hey, pull up, before we go any further, pull up, that was that guy's name that was on Breaking Bad, Aaron what?
Aaron Paul?
Pull up his cabin.
Aaron Paul has a cabin?
He bought a cabin. It's not a cabin. A cabin to me is a cabin that you know of.
Yeah.
This is not...
2 bedrooms at max, maybe 3, but 2
made just like
beds.
a wood stove right in the middle.
Yeah. There's a toilet, but it's not fun.
Yeah, look at this
Everything's
cabin.
kind of green.
Look at this. Look at the fireplace coming up. You're going to see smaller pictures here in a second.
Wait.
Text JT to 71090 and you're going to be able to see this. That's not a cabin.
No, that's not a cabin. That's a house. Is that a massive fireplace, or is Aaron Paul smaller than I thought he was?
No, it's massive. Look at Look at this, man. Look at that.
Why do you have so many couches?
That's overkill, right?
Why do you got so many couches not pointed at a TV?
How many Amish had to make that?
Oh, it probably only took them 6 hours.
Probably. But still.
The Amish, they're speedy.
I had all the details on it, and it's just not a cabin that I'm used to,
How many
Aaron
bedrooms?
Paul.
I need to know how many bedrooms
I don't think it's crazy amount. I think it was like 4 or 5 bedrooms.
Yeah, that seems like a crazy amount to me for a cabin. How many bathrooms does it have?
I don't think a lot. I think it was like 10.
It has a sauna and a cinema.
Yeah.
My favorite is if it was like no running water, though. There's none. It has an outhouse.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, look at this. Look at this parenting fail.
Oh, yeah. It's either that kid's either falling or crawling into the fireplace.
Yeah, either way.
Let's go through it with him. I didn't know there was a video. That's his wife. I love his voice.
Yeah, he's got a fun way of talking.
He sure doesn't look 40, does he?
He's 40?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Candles on the stairs. This is not a baby-proofed house.
No, this isn't a cabin. That's a cabin. The guest house was.
Yeah. Oh, you built it.
Who would have thought he would be a millionaire?
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Especially since they wanted him dead by the end of the first season.
Text JT to 71090.
Oh, my. Put the wood down, Aaron.
Yeah, you're not that much of a man.
What are you doing?
One Amish person, I hope he says. Sure.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, boy, I don't like her now. She's very bossy.
I don't like that she's barefoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's barefoot, and he's got...
I don't like that they're bragging about their stones.
They play badminton?
Shut up. Oh, no, backgammon. Worse.
Oh, I wish badminton would have been a thing. Oh, it is? Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, that's how nice for you.
Oh, right, overlooking the river.
Oh, how nice.
What happens, Aaron, when you don't when Breaking Bad 3 doesn't happen? Because that's pretty much what he has. He has Breaking Bad, then he has
that he's the lead and star of the Need for Speed franchise.
Sorry, I did forget that. I will say I loved Breaking Bad, and I loved, what was it, El Camino? Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Oh, that was great.
But if that stops, I think that's Aaron's thing, man.
I think, yeah.
And that's sad because I think he's an all right actor, but I don't really know.
I can almost guarantee. I'm going to write this down now. Sydney, write this down.
He sells this?
No. In 20 years, Aaron Paul is going to be one of the best sought-after actors in movies.
You think?
I think when he is older and he's a little bit grittier looking,
sure,
he will be a massive star.
I
think he's going to go the same way as Liam Neeson, where Liam Neeson was a working actor. He was never massive. You know, he had like Schindler's List when he was really young, and then he went away for a long time, and then he came back got
Taken.
really into the public's eye with Taken. And I think that's going to happen with Aaron Paul. I think he's going to go away for a minute.
Did you really write that
come
down?
back as one of the best.
I have it.
Oh, we got it. We got it in our notebook.
Yeah.
We can put it in our time capsule.
Okay,
that we
fun.
buried.
I'm sorry. Are we making a time capsule?
We should if we're not.
Because I think they're pointless because, you know, it's 2020, but we should do it.
Aaron Paul is going to be in the new season of The Westworld as the main character, apparently.
Never mind. I'm pretty okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
I got to watch
I don't
Westworld
mind him.
again.
I'm nothing against him.
I think he's a great actor, but I think it's going to take a minute for him to get rid of the typecasting.
Sure. I agree.
Because he didn't say the B word once in this, and I'm already over it.
I don't have another 10 minutes for him to watch a walkthrough of his cabin.
No, I don't have that much time to see rich people tell me about things I'll never have.
Can I see the magic? Can we see the bedroom?
Yeah, let's see the bedroom.
I just want to skip through that. We get enough of your living room. We got it. We understand.
Kind of a small kitchen.
Whoa, go back to the bathroom.
Back.
There we go.
Look at that.
I have no sound.
Stop. Why do these people like rock so much? See?
Oh, they got
Brady.
heated floors, yeah.
Of course they do.
That was an edit in there. I don't know if you heard that. The incredible designer, they forgot to mention his name.
Yep. Oh, double shower.
Of course.
No sharing water when you shower with your wife, when you have to sit cold outside of the water and just...
Been there. Is it my turn? Can I get under the water now?
Please just get under the water.
Uncomfortable.
Love of God.
And it's like the white is not white on the shower. It's just kind of like a yellowish.
Yeah. That's why I bought my showers with yellow.
Yeah.
I want it to look dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, now finally we're 6 minutes into the 6 minutes into the video, and he's finally shown his kid. Where was he this entire time? Who knows? That's the nanny's problem.
Do you think David Beckham's good looking, Sid?
Absolutely.
Do you think he's good looking? Is this as a hobby? That just makes me so happy that he's into Legos.
I really like him.
Fun, right?
God, is he pretty.
So Luke Combs, who is a country artist, and
he complete opposite.
100%
100% opposite of David Beckham. There's no comparison to these two. One has
he's
a
very
beautiful
country.
They both
face,
have facial hair.
Yeah.
One has a beautiful face, well-kept facial hair, and an adorable British accent.
And another one has a face.
And the other one's Luke Combs.
This is he lost a bet and he had to go vegan. He's got to go for 3 months.
That's a yeah.
Did I tell you that he got Pretty Woman? Did I tell you that story?
Yeah,
where he
you
went
did.
in to buy a watch and they said no, not you, and he's like, but I want to watch it. I just sold out Madison Square Garden.
Do you think, in my head, the same thing with like the Carrie Underwood when she said she got in an accident and they had to do surgery on her face.
Yeah.
And we speculated that she really just wanted to go get cosmetic surgery. but she didn't want her fans to know that she was getting cosmetic surgery, so then she played it off like she didn't want to get cosmetic surgery.
And fell on the ice.
Do you think Luke Combs wanted to lose weight by going vegan, but he knew that his country audience would hate it if he was going vegan?
Possibly, so because he's got that fan base that like Luke for just being him. You're real country. That's, you know what I mean? That's what they're saying. You're real country right out of Oklahoma or wherever he's from. You don't go on diets. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And especially not a vegan diet. That's a difference. If he was just like, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm eating a lot of protein, I'm going to the gym a lot, that's one thing. But he's like, I'm cutting out cheese, I'm cutting out all this stuff. And that's immediately my brain goes to, why? I wouldn't do a 3-month vegan bet.
I have something. What would you rather hear? Something that'll make you happy or something uncomfortable?
Can we do both? Can you mix both stories?
Just together at the same time?
Yeah. That make me happy.
Okay, I'll give you the first. I'll give you the one that makes you happy first.
Okay.
There's a dude playing glasses of water.
Oh!
Now, I will play something that makes you feel a little uncomfortable.
I loved that so much.
And to make you realize that, Oprah is actually a human being. The question was asked if she has ever sexted or had a one-night stand.
I hope it was with each other.
That's fun. I
don't like Oprah. There's something about her.
Wait, what is this?
I don't know.
I don't know what audio I have, but it went along with this story.
Okay.
So a hospital just people are weird.
That is the understatement of a lifetime.
A hospital worker in Florida, he got arrested Tuesday. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What did he do?
Why don't we take guesses?
Okay.
Really quick. You guys get 3 guesses each. He got this hospital worker in Florida got arrested because of something that he was doing. All right. So Tanner, give me your first one.
Kissing the patients.
Okay, kissing. Sid?
Stealing medicine or needles, medical supplies.
Tanner?
Okay, I'm going to say living in one of the rooms.
That's such a good guess. All right, Sid.
Sticking his body parts in the food.
That's a good one. See, now we're getting weirder. This is fun. Tanner, one more.
Keeping his pet alligator in the supply closet.
Okay. Yours are better than the story now.
It's Florida, man. Anything is possible.
What do you got?
Land of opportunity. Meth head opportunities.
I don't even have a good one anymore.
We'll just guess a thing.
I guess just
pooping.
Dressing up the patients.
That's a good one, too. Hospital worker in Florida got arrested on Tuesday after he was caught sucking.
Can I make another guess?
Well,
real quick?
Sure.
Did he set up the patients like the dogs playing poker?
Sucking on elderly patients' toes while they were sleeping.
You think ours was better than that? He was... Wait... Time out. These weren't coma patients?
No, they were just
napping?
Elderly people napping. They'd wake up with them sucking on their toes. And then when you're older, nobody believes you or want to hear anything that you have to say, so you got away with it for a couple weeks.
My God, people with fetishes amaze me. Because, like, I mean, I like things just like every other man. But at no point have I ever been like, I guess I'm just going to do this right here and now? How? I mean, there's feet people, and then there's that guy.
Yeah.
He gives
feet
a bad
people already, Bobby.
he gives a bad name to feet people, and they're feet people.
All right. Hey, more music. We're going to play that next. We're going to chime in every once in a while, but definitely more music. Hang on.